top, sir. DE out there in the open. Not good position to hold on. Yes, the smokes are down, but the confirmation will be made. All they have is a little shack to hold on to for how long they can defend it.
Oh, it's gonna be difficult. Yes, the knock does not result in a revival. It results in a frag point for the players of Team NB Sports. Mondo, good usage of the nade. Tries to be a little bit more ambitious. Tosses on one more nade out. Now will be sprayed upon. But Deadies, guys, they want to push in. They want to be the team that gets another squad eliminated. But they have to remember there's just 3 on the in the team. Fist Boy, he takes care of another one. The follow-up nade will make sure that the players of DRS cannot push in. And I'm not really vibing with the decision that the players of Team Deadies guys made. Mondo with a miss molly though. Won't completely knock him down. But Team DRS left with just one player standing.
Deadies, Slayer sir, only one man standing, and all he has is a little shack, and that shack, oh, look at the grenade coming from the side of Mehdi. This can be deadly for Slayer sir, right on his face, and with that Deadeye guys, they have been eliminated, but Mehdi exposed himself, and now Fist Boy comes in with the Info 16 perfect spray, instantly shut him down. Now bad intentions, left with only 3 players, but still they are fighting as Sim takes the Mondo over there, but Sim, you need to find a cover for yourself, otherwise Fist Boy is going to punish you, but Fist Boy is getting punished himself, and bad intention. Finally, the firepower is showcased, but it was Talbot Esports IC this time who took down Fist Boy, and now bad intention. They can reap the benefits of this third party because now NB Esports, they are at the weakest point. The grenade from the side of Shoykon gets the confirmation as well, but Talbot Esports, they are also showing up on the doorstep of NB Esports. How NB is going to survive? The numbers not in their favor.
4v3 fight, a 4v3 fight, but action goes down. Sek, good shot with the barrel. He gets one. The third party is coming in as well. Bit, they're the ones who get the third party. Tops gets a knock, but Mirzad's nade will take down Sek. Stalwart Esports, they get eliminated. Okay, no, they're not eliminated. Wait a minute. Mirzad is still surviving. Tops is also surviving with a little bit of an HP.
Right,
NB though,
nicely.
they're just pushed down. Akaza, he hasn't been a part of this fight for a very long period of time. Fist Boy cooking another nade, but Shoykot has other plans in his mind. He will get another knock. Stalwart, they'll have the chance to reset. Fist Boy is continuously being bombarded here. The knocks want to be confirmed, and Shoykot and Sim, these are the last 2 remaining players who team Stalwart will probably deal with. But random shots from Akaza from the small hole will get the knock, and then the nade from Nirzad to eliminate the squad of bad intention.
Well, bad intention. After valiant effort, they have been eliminated, and Stalwart Esports, 3 men still standing, 4 defeat points. NB Esports bits by with 9 elimination. A very high fragging game came from the side of NB Esports, but now only 5 teams, 14 players remaining. With Stalwart Esports having the best compound in the circle, this can be the game because, hey, if you have a good compound in the final circle, this is your game to lose. On the other side, we have the players of T2K being picked up by the players of Matrix Esports. The trades are coming to and fro as 2 players from the side of T2K are down on the knees. Matrix Esports, they also have to go for the rescue mission, but there won't be any chance as Jane gets a confirmation, and Matrix with the only single player won't survive. They have been eliminated before elimination, but look at the position of Sanchir, perfectly placed to annihilate the entirety of T2K Esports. And T2K, after 8 elimination, bits by at 4th spot, but I8, they are not stopping until now.
Oh, that's a good nade. That's the perfect nade. Becca and Sanchir are the last 2 players standing in Stalwart. They find themselves in a very good situation here. The players of Team Seal, they're fighting it out, and they get another knock. Seal, who are looking strong, now are eliminated to the hands of Team STE. It's a 3v2. I8, one of the players is not inside the zone, and as soon as he tries to get in, he will be shot upon by the players of Team Stalwart. It looks like a Stalwart dinner here. And I8, there's really very little what you can do to stop this team here.
100%, no doubt. This is the game for the players of Stalwart Esports to lose, but I8, they are still in the picture, and the way Nirzad with the buggy is looking for the players. Nova X has been spotted on, and Nirzad with that Info 16 is already looking for a knock, but a vehicle explosion comes in, and Viper has been eliminated, so that means Nova X all by himself. This is a grenade. Nizet, he can take Nova X round and get a chicken dinner for himself, but this time the perfect projectile won't be there with the Molotov still looking for Nova X. But look at the cover he has made out of these broken vehicles. But finally he comes out in the open and Nizet strikes in and Stalwart Esports, they get the chicken dinner for themselves in the very first game of day number 4.
The perfect
As one player has
controlling weapon that helps you.
yes, they are all
And the side just ready for
casualties. So yeah, it would be something interesting to see.
That's from the beginning.
Oh, the play zone finally for the very first time supports the plane path. It has gone all the way east itself, and most of the teams, I'd say, more than 10 teams are already inside the zone. Although some of these teams are still trying to glide out, maybe go out of the zone a little bit and then try to loot. One of them is Punyo TRZ, who I think earlier wanted to go towards Severny, but seeing T2K, they've already glided out, probably heading their way towards Zarki. Won't be a very difficult rotation for them to make because they have a fair idea that there are not many teams around that area. So they'll go in, they'll loot it out, and then they'll try to quickly rotate. Even the players of Leo Esports probably thinking to go towards the Gutkor Hospital region, but as soon as they see the zone, they're like, yeah, we just might loot the area of ruins and then try to make our way inside the play zone.
They can try so, but right now Sitim Esports, they are going to be so very comfortable because it can be a Yasnia circle, it can be an open field circle, so the vehicles are going to come so very handy. That also means early rotation should be coming in for the plus of Elementrix and 4MV, but my eyes are going to be on the bridge because 4MV and Elementrix, they always go against each other where Elementrix try and go for the bridge camp. So let's find out if that's going to happen again or not. On the other side, we have 2K players in the city of Severny where TRZ, they are also in the close proximity. So during the rotation, maybe there is a possibility that some collision can happen between these two teams.
Let's see Stalwart though. I don't think so they'll have any trouble. I do see a buggy here, and Nova as a region has a lot of vehicles to work with. So rotation shouldn't be an issue for Stalwart Esports. Yes, they'll take their time looting. As soon as they're satisfied with their loot, they'll start their rotation inside the zone. They'll have to use that bridge where there might be a clash with 4MV, but probably 4MV uses their own bridge of military base and then tries to go. DRS though, in the city of Milta, try to loot for themselves, and Killer hasn't found a lot of good loot. Neither has Gyante, because look at this, a level 1 helmet, not something you'd want from a city of Milta.
For now, he's having level 1 armor, but I'm sure they're going to upgrade their loot. But talking about the performance also, yesterday was not entirely DRS game because they were not able to showcase good performance in either of the game. As far as I remember, yes, especially in Miramar, they tried to do something, but it didn't work in their favor, and they were taken out pretty early in the game. Talking about their entire performance in the 3 weeks of DRS, week number 1, week 1, entirely in their favor, 158 points. Week 3 is somewhere they're lacking because week 2 also went decent with 139 points, but in that entire 3 days of week 3 they have got only 60 points in their favor, and this is something very shocking because DRS, they were sitting on the 3rd spot by the start of week number 3, and now they are sitting on the 5th spot. So for the grand finals, they have to bring in something new out of the box if they want to see themselves in top 5.
ASL though, they find themselves alone this time. Previously we saw Team Bad Intentions competing this city of Pochinki, but ASL, they find themselves the city completely empty and are trying to loot it out, although still loot could be a little bit better. Sleepy, just ready for any sort of action here. 45 meters is what he needs to get inside the zone too. Gangster also started to maybe think about those rotations, but again, I don't know why hasn't the loot spawned, because I see a lot of level 1 vests and helmet all around the board, and cities like Pochinki, Milta, these usually offer you level 3 helmets, and I've seen it in the previous games, the game of Irangles. We've seen decent loot for teams coming out of this city, but this time around a lot of players just rocking those level 1.
They'll find those level 2 and level 3s. I can already see the plus of Sealy Sports, one of the player having a level 3 armor. On the other side, one of the player is having a level 1. So they'll find, but again, 4MB going up against the plus of Elementrix, and this time Elementrix, they are coming down as one of the player has been taken down, and right now Pirate is the one in the crosshairs of the Fuse with Apex moving forward. under the supervision of Refuse, but the smokes are down. Can those smokes save Pirate? Elementrix, now they have to taste their own medicine. Every single time this team was going for the bridge camp to target the plus of 4 MV, but now 4 MV, they are doing the same thing, and Elementrix, now they are not looking good.
Lost a player early on, and that is the first blood of the whole game. So it took almost, what, 3 to 4 minutes for a team to find a frag. But it's Team 4MV who came out on top. Great job done by them. But now they're still focusing on their rotation. I'd like to see where do they enter the zone from. Because for now, they can be seen somewhere around that Primos, on the western side of Primos Ferry Pier area. And if they just continue to go straight, they might face the players of Team ASL who were previously looting in Pochinki. Some more teams are around the area which they're trying to enter from. Team Raw Official, Team I8. All these teams could be a threat to Team 4MV while they're trying to rotate. On the other hand, the side of Team T2K, they're inside the zone. Although the choice of their position is a bit questionable, I'd say, completely out in the open. They're opting out for a 2-2 split. It's better to go for a compound split here rather than trying to stay out in the open in the very first zone.
Actually, T2K Esports, they were coming from the side of Severely, having a complete northern rotation. They are thinking their backs are clear. They are not entirely committing to the city of Yasnaya because, hey, it's true, very rarely we see a final circle in the city of Yasnaya. But they have to realize that Matrix Esports from the side of Lipovka, they are also coming in. So they have to be cautious, like you pointed out there in the open, not the best position. They have to watch their back. So this is something T2K has to worry about. But talking about the players of NB Esports, NB Esports yesterday, well, they had a very good run. They got chicken in one of the Miramars, where 4MV they came on the second. NB Esports are looking very strong in terms of the firepower they are bringing in, but Elementrix and Leo Esports, they might cross paths with each other in bad intention. They are placed perfectly to gatekeep the teams migrating from the western side.
There's another knock on the board. I8 Woofus can be seen on the ground. And that knock has come from maybe DRS or Team Raw Official. The revival is there, but look at the zone. Goes all the way east once again. That's another hard shift here. And this is a very, very important zone. MAB find themselves in a good spot. T2K find themselves in a good spot. But the other teams rotating from all the way west will find it super difficult to get in the zone.
100% agreed. Southern and western rotations are not going to be easy. Bad intention. Yes, they are also finding few good knocks and a confirmation onto the plus of Elementrix. Incus also goes down. So that means Elementrix, well, their days are numbered, as Mehdi is going for the confirmation onto Incus as well. Elementrix surviving with only one player. Things are not looking good. This is the time when Elementrix has to realize that going against the players of 4MV is not working in their favor at all. On the other side, from the northern front, we saw the players of Seal Esports were also making the rotation. Maybe there is a possibility they can cross paths with the players of Leo Esports, because Leo Esports was also going for a parallel rotation. And bad intention with the circle shift, they have to go for a fairly early rotation, because honestly they are some 1,000 meters away from the circle.
Hi Tami, he gets a frag onto the player of Team Seal. So even Leo Esports, they find themselves in a good spot. Not for long though, because Sancheer is able to get a trade onto Liquid. And Liquid gets completely picked off, soulless with the frag confirmation. So Leo, once again they find themselves in a good spot. The other, they lose Liquid. That's how quickly it happens, and that is why you should try and stick together. Maybe Liquid was the person who was responsible for scouting out areas for his team, but once you have information, it's better to fall back rather than taking an individual duel. Yeta Uta though, from Team Raw, has been taken down, and fights are happening all around the map.
The trades are coming in as all the teams are trying to migrate inside the circle. It's not an easy circle to play around with. With such kind of a hard shift towards the eastern front is going to bring trouble for so many teams. We're talking about the airdrop weapon MG3. What are your opinion on that particular weapon? Are you a fan of it? Because I personally hate it.
Too much recoil, but it's a great weapon to spam with. So I love it. Any weapon that helps you take players through the smoke, I just love that weapon. So I'd like to see some MG3 being used. But for now, Team Raw, Yeta Uta is still on the ground, but he has support. He has support, and the counter knock onto Wally will make things a little bit easier for the players of Team Raw to get that revival. Don't know if Wally will get the same sort of support, because I think his teammates have already given up on him. He's trying to crawl, he's trying to cross the road, which is a very, very risky maneuver to do. But since no one is nearby, Wally can be given that revival, but that is the information we have. And now the players of team MAB, so they'll sacrifice that player, not get that revival. And Wally, we'll see him in the next game.
Well, it's most certainly a very risky revive, and that this thing the players of Matrix Esports do realize. So one player has already been lost. The position of Baron has been compromised. Raw officials, they are looking very good in terms of the position they are having, because they have the entire control towards the southern eastern side. If the circle goes a bit south, Raw officials are going to be pretty happy. But if it goes towards the northern side, from where the players of I8 are coming in, TRZ is coming in, they are going to be happy because they have the entire northern control in their hands. But look at the major traffic that is coming from the western front. Holding a territory on the western side is not going to be very easy. So trades will come in. Even the players of 4MV, they are stuck in this congestion, and it's not going to be easy for them to transition themselves inside the circle. In the center, we have the players of Stalwart Esports. This can be the game for Stalwart Esports, considering the 2v2 split that is coming in, and they have a good position. At the same time, TE and NB Esports, they're also looking good in terms of the control they are having for the center.
North-oriented play zone. Your wishes are coming true here, Shadow. Look at this. You did not want the southern play zone, and the PUBG gods have listened. It's a complete north-oriented zone. We do also have the new region Oasis in the picture. I'd like to see if someone goes to that area and tries to loot for themselves, because it has good loot. It has very small little compounds, so even a single player can loot it within 1 minute 30 seconds. MAB could be the team eyeing out for the spot. Torre Hamada is where they are going for now. Deadeyes guys, they're around the city of Tierra Bronca. They're trying to loot around that particular area of water treatment. Is where the players Hacienda del Petro on water treatment, San Martin, a little bit of a weird split coming in from DRS. Skylights Gaming, La Cobriara, Crater Field. Niva has gone all the way not to get some loot for himself, but here we have the first blood, and I think it's ASL who came out on top. High voltage. They take a player. One of the players has been taken down very early on.
They are certainly fighting, and T2K Jane up close frontal battle with a pretty handicapped player of high voltage having no weaponry, nothing at all. An assassin, well, he has been taken down. Confirmation also coming in. That is what happens when the flight path is not favoring your drop location, not favoring your city, and you have to go for the contestation for the vehicles. High voltage and T2K look like they went for the same drop for the same vehicle, and where high voltage they lost players, 2 players. But T2K, what am I seeing? Only 3 players in the lobby?
Probably something technical here, and they were not able. One of the players was not able to join in. But hey, even though they came in with the 3 players, they've sort of compensated for it. 2 early frags to their name. Good start. Bad intentions as well. They have also been able to take down one of the players of Team Elementrix. And what is the story with Team Elementrix? They again and again go for these split drops. Most of the times one of their players have been punished, and still they don't change themselves.
Sometimes you have to make the mature decision whether to change the drop location or to go for the fight, and this time the teams are going for the fight. But talking about the position, Matrix Esports, Skylights Gaming, perfect first circle for both these teams. Even for the players of Stalwart Esports, if they want to go for the second chicken dinner, they're right in the epicenter around the house of the boss in St. Martin. But talking about Elementrix, Orangey, not the best position to hold on to. Chari with the grenade is looking for some opening from the height advantage. We have Frag as well, and Chari up for a 1v2 fight. But from the backlines, Pirate can do can ruin the game for Chari. So Chari has to be careful in the situation. With that, MP49 comes into the action, takes Orangey down. Can he take Frag as well? But no is the answer, as Frag takes Chari down. Instant confirmation will be coming in.
Does not want to waste his bullets here, huh? Entry frag. He'll be able to get that frag for himself. And Elementrix, even though they lost already second player, Pirate is also coming in with the support. And this time around, they find one for themselves. Yes, they lost Incus early on, but the other players are surviving, and they've been able to get a frag to their name. On the other hand, D Venom, Farhad, Domi, Riley, all of these players are still surviving. Puerto Pariso, the port city, is where they are trying to loot for themselves. And I still see a UMP for Farhad. Probably his choice of weapon. But hey, it is better to have either an assault rifle or a DMR as a secondary weapon. He has a SCAR and a UMP. He could be the entry fragger for his team. But wait a minute. Team Bitex CMF are not done yet. They get another knock for themselves. Although Alpha, tagged up heavily, decides to fall back and make sure he's able to get the healing back in and then fight it out with his teammates. Some shots still being exchanged. Shoykot with the M16. He is trying to get any information that he can onto his opponent players, but till now he gets nothing.
He gets nothing. 3 teams fighting against each other with abrupt slurs right in the center. M16 tap shot. Trying to of Sleepy, but can he get the knock? I doubt, because little bit of ridges are helping the case of abrupt slurs. And look at the flank angle that is being created from one of the players of abrupt slurs, which Bad Intention has no idea at all.
Shoykot, the shots, they did land, but not enough to get that knock, and he instantly goes back. He just wants to hold this area and make sure he's able to just scare off the players of Team ASL. And that is what happens. ASL, they just get away from this position. Took a little bit of damage, will need some medicines to reset in. But now they have a new target. Now they have to focus on to the players of Team Elementrix, which again is a 3-man squad. You cannot take them lightly. You cannot take them lightly at all. Their position is known, and let's see Bad Intentions. How do they want to play against the players of Elementrix? Some shots being thrown in. Frag, Orangey. Both of these players. Orangey out in the open. The spray was there from Alpha. Brought him down to 50 HP. Was not enough to get the knock.
Was not enough to get the knock, but Bad Intention this time they're looking for high fragging game. They've got 1 defeat point and they're not lost any of their own players. This is a good thing that is coming from their side. At least now they are trying to step up their gameplay. Elementrix on the other side, they have a lot of things to lose because they might qualify for the grand finals if they keep up the consistency. But right now Bad Intention are trying to show on the doorstep of Elementrix and with the UMP45 perfect armor. Smokes are being down to close in the distance, but look at the position of Pirate. Pirate can be the cheeky player with an off angle, which Bad Intention has no idea. And look at him with the UMP45 thrown out there. Dishes out a hefty damage onto the players, but now Alpha is going to retaliate and take down Pirate. So the X factor, the surprise factor from the side of Elementrix has been taken out.
He had to wait. He had to wait for his team to take contact first, and then he should have come. Then he should have come out. But I like this. I like this play from Bad Intention. Although it has been brought down to a 2v2, the revival has been facilitated, but the barrage of utility is hurting the players of Team Bit a lot. Mehendi just still surviving. CMF also has been safe. SI4 has also been tagged a little bit. But all of these players brought back on their feet. Elementrix down to just 2, and Frag has been spotted trying to rotate from the right hand side. Alpha, no medicines, no healings, and the same can be said for Mehdi. Okay, no, Mehdi had a first aid pop just right as I said that, and now Orangey still left with very little HP and BIT. Let's see how do they close this fight.
Let's see what's gonna happen as Elementrix. Orangey has to heal himself as soon as possible. Frag is also there at the from the backlines 4, and we can also chime in, but that is not required as
Oh, great shots from Team BIT. Now the last man standing, Elementrix entry Frag. And let's see, entry Frag. I don't think so he'll be surviving for a very long period of time. He is being hunted down, and that too not just by one, but by all the players of Team BIT. So the players are super low, so if entry Frag is able to even get one, it could be 4. He gets one, but that's a low player taken down. The second one goes down too.
Shotgun.
Now SI4 pushes in with Shoykot, gets the frag, gets the job done, and Team Bad Intentions is able to close that fight, is able to get the 4 frags, and will move on forward. This time they do show great intent, they get all their players back into action, and BIT, they find themselves at a comfortable spot. On the other hand, we have Team Seal trying to face out against the players of Team DRS. Seal looks like that they're happy with this compound. Although it's a super bad, let me tell you, it's a super bad compound in terms of the position. You have a ridge higher to you, which is not being covered. A lot of nades could be thrown in if a team comes on that ridge. And to top it off, your backlines are also not clear. This compound is completely open from top and both the sides. It's a very bad compound to hold in. But let's see Team Seal if they're able to hold off for now, because I do see another team, 2 different teams nearby. One is DRS, other one in the small grey dots. This could be difficult. It's Team T2K. So this could be difficult for the players of Team Seal to deal with. Let's see if Seal, if they're up for the job or not. D Venom though, Team Raw, they were trying to come into this Hacienda del Petron main compound. But D Venom, they had a strong say in it. They said no, they get that frag. And have been able to reduce the players of Team Raw from 4 to 3.
Raw officials, every single game is so very crucial for the plus of NMD also, because they are sitting at the 15th and at the 17th and 18th spot. They have to qualify for the grand finals and they need the points. They can't lose on their numbers, but looks like GRS Gyante with the mini tap shots takes down Kurita, but thankfully they have a good compound, so easy revival should be coming in. At the same time, there is a possibility of DRS closing in the distance, but that's not gonna happen. And all this commotion, the team that is having a lot of fun is going to be the plus of Seal Esports. Well, they do have a good position to hold on to. They have a concrete, the hard cover in the map of Miramar, and they're literally chilling. Yesterday they got one chicken dinner. Today also they came at the 3rd spot in the very first game. So they have all the reasons to dance and be happy. At the same time, they're sitting in a comfortable spot in the overall ranking as well. But somewhere else, the team that is not happy is going to be 4MV, because now one of the player has been taken down. At the same time, because of the play zone, high voltage, Probeen is down. And okay, look at the coordination all the 4 players are having. Perfect synergy.
They're having fun. they definitely are having fun. And I think the one who was not doing the emote there was their IGL, probably looking for their replacements on Instagram. That, come on, Seal, this is not what you do. You will be replaced now. In a professional game, you're trying to dance. That's not what you do. But here 4MV, they find themselves in a battle. One of the players did get taken down, but the revival is just instant. And they either will fight out, because seems like East has no interest in that fight. He's just very far away from his team. ASL, they I don't know what is this decision making from ASL, but Gangsta and Sleepy, for now they're surviving. They will be sprayed upon. A lot of HP being taken down, but Stalwart Esports messing their spray up, not able to get those knocks. And ASL, both the players, they will survive for now.
Oh, they will survive, but Stalwart Esports, they have the hill control, they have the central control and good area to hold on to. On the other side, DRS also having the epicenter of the circle. So both these teams are looking so very good. On the other side, having a look at the northern front, we have the plus of Matrix Esports and IHC going for the rotation. They can lock on with each other, but Tops comes in with the mini, takes down one player from the side of Abrupt Stairs. The question is, can he get the confirmation as well? But Stalwarts also need to be very careful of the position of 4MV, but looks like 4MV right now, they are under the heavy fire coming from the side of Tops. This guy is having his own race in the MVP, in the elimination leaders, and along with his teammate Action, he is the main assaulter of the team, and the way he's running so much mayhem onto the plus of Abrupt Stairs and 4MV, he ought to find good confirmation points this time again.
They were fighting out against Team ASL for a moment, but then they see 4MV. They're like, yeah, this is a more competent team. We need to take down first. let's leave Team ASL a little bit to the side and fire on the players of Team 4MV. Although 4MV just intelligent enough to make sure that we don't take that fight. We don't take the damage on the helmet and the vest, because at such a distance, the best you can do is get 2 knocks. And still, by the time you're trying to push in, by the time you're trying to rush in, all the players are back on their feet and it's a 4v4 closer in battle. That's not what you want, and 4MV realizing it is falling back. IHC on the other hand, a good start. Maptex, they lose a player early on.
I think not just 1, 2 players, because I can see one player already knocked down from the side of Maptex Esports. The confirmation is coming in. IHC, well, they are trying to dominate or have a potential dominant control from northern side, and Maptex Esports not in the best position as Leo on the lower ground, susceptible to the flank angles that are being created from Demo, and Demo takes hefty HP out of Leo. The smokes can help Leo, but for how long, as he's all by himself. The throwables are also coming in on the side of IHC. At the same time, Skylights, they are also in the close proximity. So there is a chance of a third party happening. Skylights, they have not been able to spread their wings in entire week number 3. But this can be the game, because every single time we have a northern circle, Skylights definitely performed really good. So
Shit.
I'm hoping they will do something like this, but right now Demo with that vehicle was trying to close in the distance, and Leo is going to retaliate and takes almost 60 HP out of Demo over there. This grenade can be deadly for Demo if lobbed to the perfection, but I think the perfect projectile is not there, and Demo is surviving, but he comes out in the open, makes a mistake of his life, and Leo is going to capitalize with a Scar L, gets an instant confirmation onto Demo.
There was no need. There was no need for him to get out of that position. Yes, even if he's naded, he just gets knocked down. And he knows his teammate is coming in with the support from behind. Unnecessary move over there from Demo, which just makes him lose his life. IHC, a player loss could have been avoided, which is not the case. And now Alex being shot upon. He somehow survives to safety. Zol being the next one on target. Let's see for how long can all these players in the open survive, because his team Dead Eyes guys will try to take those shots from long range.
Hey.
Deadeye guys are trying to take the players of IHC down. Deadeyes, they do have a complete eastern control to the name, but for how long? As Slayer Sir is trying to get his full health back on its track. On the other side, we have the players of Raw Officials going up against the players of Bad Intention, where two players from the side of Bad Intention have been taken down.
Bad Intentions out of the game. Out of the game. And now let's see the remainder of the team. Bitex, Maptex, Elementrix, all of these teams are out. Stalwart Esports, they get a knock onto the player of Team 4MB, refuses out of the game. But Stalwart, they've taken a little bit damage on themselves too. And now IC just tried to turn tail and escape. East whiffs out some easy shots and is not able to get that knock. Follow-up nades from the players of Team 4MV. Apex is able to take down IC, but the trade is there onto by Tops. IC gets picked off by the nade from Doku. Stalwart reduced to 2, but not before dishing out damage onto the players of 4MV. They've confirmed a frag, and now 4MV it's a 2v2 because one of their players is not involved in the fight. Doku takes a chunk of damage with that nade, but the players of Team Stalwart Esports, they've been able to escape from here for a little bit more, to buy a little bit more time for themselves. They understand that 4MV have that upper hand in this fight, and they're the ones to get away from this position. They fall back, they secure the compound, and that is where they are happy of. NB Esports, on the other hand, they are also interested in the fight. They're also exchanging some shots with the players of Team Stalwart Esports. East, though, he is the one trying to eye for that first spot in terms of MVP. He had quite a hefty lead, and he's trying to maintain the same. He's trying to maintain the same by taking out some frags. Stalwart lost IC, lost action. Nirzadan Tops. It's going to be difficult. The only positive to take from this whole situation is that they're inside the zone. So they don't have to rotate, and 4MV have to come to them if they want to secure this compound. So at that time, they'll have a little bit of an advantage. But other than that, I don't see how Team Stalwart Esports will move forward in the game. Team Seal finally stopped their dancing. I think a little bit tired. And now they finally decided to rotate from this position. Sanchir, Bekaro already moving towards the players of Team Deadeyes guys, while one of their players provides some cover fire. DRS, on the other hand, Rules throwing in some mini shots, trying to scare off their opponents. But they were not able to do much about it. They were not able to dish out a lot of damage. But yes, the position that they have is a little bit better. Rome gets taken down. True Love comes in with some good shots and is able to take one of the players completely off the board. And now Sanchir and Becca trying to work their way from the right hand side. True Love sir falling back, which is a good decision. Becca, he is also tagged up a little bit. But let's see, Deadeyes guys, how do they want to fight this one out? They're falling back, but they're taking players down one by one. On the other hand, Abrupt players and Team Raw Officials are also into a fight. And there's a third party element by the players of Team DRS. Becca here though, he is trying to cover for Sanchir. Slayer Sir gets a lot of damage onto Sanchir in the process. But the knock is still not there. Soulless also tagged up quite a bit. Slayer tosses a nade, but does it land? Does not matter, because Precious Sir's nade did land onto Sanchir and he has been taken down. Even Soulless goes down. It's all down to Becca. He pops a medkit, but Precious Sir pushes on. And Team Seal, they just danced their way out of the lobby. And they've been completely eliminated by the players of Team Deadeyes guys. Yes, they did lose a player in the process, but Deadeyes guys, they hold that compound and are able to get the 4 frags.
Now the players of NB Esports, they have to deal with the wrath of Venom DE as they are is trying to make a quick escape. There's
Sorry for the fish.
what can he do? And with that, eliminated.
NB Sports, Fizz Boy, he is still trying to hold on to this position. Mondo though, he has 400 plus bullets in that M4. He could literally spam every angle necessary. And let's see, Mondo tosses a molly, throws a nade too, and this nade could be difficult for Team D Venom to dodge, but they somehow do a follow-up molly onto one of the players of D Venom. The utility is not landing.
And with that, NB Esports, they are also looking for the southern western control for themselves, but they have to deal with the players of Venom DE first. Venom DE, what they are going to do as NB Esports, they have the numbers advantage in their favor and really going for a potential lower ridge flank angle. At the same time, DRS, high voltage jiggle out there in the open. What is he doing out in the open? But from a lower angle, the perfect spray comes in and Jiggle takes down one player from the side of D Venom. Relay has been taken down. Kurita and Domi, only two players remaining. Domi has to heal himself, patch himself. At the same time, he has to go for the rescue mission onto his fallen teammate. NB Esports looking so very confident. All the four players are alive. They have the numbers advantage, but the circle goes away from the players of NB Esports, and now Starlit Esports, they are placed perfectly to gatekeep all these teams coming from the southern western side.
Krita being shot on, and NB Esports' Akaza gets that knock. The nades are being thrown in. They're not harming the players of Team NB. Domi goes down to D Venom. They find themselves in a lot of trouble now. Krita was trying to crawl back, try to get to safety. Is not able to find anything because Gyante from behind will take down really. And all of the players of DE Venom are eliminated out of the game. DRS, 4 players standing. NBS, 4 players standing. T2K started with just 3, and all 3 players still stand in the game.
Well, they certainly started with 3-man army and they got 2 defeat points at the very start of the game, and they're still not stopping. Sandesh with that M416 is going to take down Precious Sir. At the same time, IHC Alex also takes 1 player down from DE. So DE, they are in a situation of third party as T2K and IHC both are firing shots in their direction, but Akaze has a vague idea about the position of Zane. But DE, look at the position, 1 grenade and the entire team can be eliminated. All the 3 players are on very low HP, and the perfect grenade finally comes in from the side of Sandesh, and in the entirety of Dead Eyes, they have been eliminated with 4 eliminations. Now Sandesh, he has to be very careful because all he has is a little dip for the cover. IHC trying to make those rotations, trying to transition themselves inside the circle. Sandesh has a vehicle, but 2 players of IHC right in front of him, and DRS, they can come from the uphill advantage. So Sandesh, not the best position, not the best resources, just a single grenade, a molotov, and a single first aid.
IHC's Joel in the crosshairs. IHC has 3 players standing, so T2K, they'll have to be careful. They've got 7 frags to their name. Gyante with a good nade is able to get one of the players of Team IHC down on the ground. And now the push comes in. DRS, they want to fight. They want to fight this one out. Sandesh also spotted down, tagged up heavily, but he prones down and survives for now. The revival for IHC is also being thrown in. Godless brought back onto his feet. And IHC, it is going to be a difficult way up the ridge. But let's see if DRS allow them to do so or not.
DRS have their own worries to deal with in the name of Starlit Esports, because Starlit Esports, yes, they don't have the numbers, but a 2-man army is enough, because Starlit Esports, the aggression they bring in as a 2-man army from the position, from the height advantage, they can still do a lot in this situation. They do have a good compound. They're just waiting for the circle shift, and that is when they are going to engage in the fights. On the same time, we have Skylers Gaming, all the 3 players having a major split coming on. 1 player towards the northern side or northwestern side, 1 player towards the eastern side, 1 player having a center control. Skylers Gaming not so very good position. They have to regroup with only 6 teams, 19 players remaining in this state 6 circle. T2K and DRS are the only team having the center control, but at the same time, T2K, they are grabbing the attention of so many teams. But right now, DRS and IHC, they are in a stalemate situation since a very long time. Yes, the smokes are down, the grenades are being deployed, but no connection whatsoever for now. But IHC's oil finally finds a perfect angle and takes out Delta over there, and AJ chimes and takes LX over there, doing a perfect third party. Now Gyante on a 10 HP, he has to go for the rescue mission. At the same time, he has to patch himself up, but Godless is not going to give any chance as multiple barrage of grenades coming in takes Gyante down from the side of GRS. Now there is no hope for Gyante because the remaining two players are a bit far away to come for the rescue.
Follows up. He's just following up with those nades. No fear gets a knock out to Zeol. And now another knock from Godless. He somehow gets a knock and survives as well. Zeol on the other hand goes down to the players of Team Skylights. When he said Skylights was not performing, they said why not? Let's perform from now on, and that's what they do. They find themselves with 3 players surviving. Only one frag to their name, but still 6 teams survive. They have a lot of work to do. DRS, they are being pitched upon by the players of Team NB Esports. Sec tagged up a little bit, but the knock is not there. Stalwart Esports though, Tobbs comes in with a knock. That's a good knock to find. Mondo goes down to the nade of Nirzed. Stalwart with just 2 players are putting in the work here, Shadow.
Oh yes, Stalwart Esports, even the 2 players having tops alive is a big advantage for the players of Stalwart Esports. Even as a 2-man army, they can drain death and destruction. But right now, all the teams who are sticking on the periphery of the circle, they are doing far much better than teams who are having the center control. And one of them is IHC. Then we have NB Esports. NB Esports 3 elimination to their name. But T2K 7 defeat points. Only 2 players remaining. And look at the position. Jane is so far away from Suyok. If a knock comes in, there is no chance of a help coming in. Now rolls with a grenade, knows where the players could be, lobs it to the perfection or not, takes hefty HP out of Tops over there. Now Tops has to come out in the open, but no, he's not coming out in the open. This time again, one more grenade from the side of Rolls. But can he take Tops down? And yes, he does.
Finally. The nade finally lands perfectly, and he could have done it with the weapon, but he was a little bit paranoid, and he's letting the players of Team NB Esports just let the players of Team Stalwart Esports get eliminated. Now let's see, Nirzed, he is fighting it out, he is dishing out some damage. Rules, he should have fought with Nirzed, but he does not, and now goes down. Stalwart surviving with just 1, but Nirzed, with that elimination, he has been given a little bit of a space to work with. A nade following Nirzed does not do a lot of damage. He throws a smoke of his own, just hoping to buy as much time as possible. T2K left with just the last man standing. IHC, Stalwart Esports, all these players with 1-1-1 players. The upper hand here in this game is with NB Esports. All 4 players in the game. Nirzed trying to take down 1, tosses another smoke. Tries to just buy as much time as possible. Finally, Mondo, he stops in his tracks. He wants to take that fight. Nirzed still being peppered upon, but Skylights, the third party comes in, takes Mondo down, and let's see if Nirzed is able to make the most out of the situation or not.
NB Esports having the numbers advantage, but Mondo has been taken down. At the same time, T2K, after having a very high fragging game, they have been eliminated with 7 elimination. 4 teams, 8 players remaining, and with the numbers advantage in the hands of NB Esports, they're controlling this entire cliff from the western side. They have the majority of the real estate, but Nirzed with the Molotov is literally burning Mondo over there. Sec also goes down, so the numbers advantage. The players of Stalwart Esports and Skylights Gaming are trying to nullify that for the players of NB Esports. Nirzed is so very close, he can go for the confirmation, but Mafia Ninja, along with No Fear, gets a confirmation onto Sec. Now NB Esports down to only 2 players. This is a very crucial revival, but Nirzed is being so very silent. At the same time, Godless not making any sort of noise, but Fizzboy chimes in, takes on No Fear. Now Mafia Ninja also down to 10 HP.
The shots still being exchanged, and Skylights, I thought they were doing good, but they get eliminated or forced with just 3 points. Not at all good in terms of the overall points. And Nirzed has been able to make his way into top 3. Now all he needs is a little bit support from Godless. Godless just get 1. Get 1, and Nirzed always comes out on top in these 1v2 fights. And Stalwart could really be looking forward towards the chicken here. Let's see though, Godless. For now, the odds have to be with the players of NB Esports. Although they're on the corner of the zone. Oh,
Yeah,
what a good nade.
no.
And Godless gets one. Mondo goes down. And Godless is looking for more. Fist Boy also taken off the board.
Go.
Akaza left all alone.
Time to go,
Gets
time
a
to go.
counter trade. But now Nirzad is activated. In a 1v1 against Akaza. Will he be able to snatch the chicken right off the hands of NB Sports? The shots are being exchanged. Akaza, very little XP left, but he lands the shot. And NB almost had a scare there. But they're the ones who come out on top and get that WWCD.
So close, Nirzad came so close to getting that winner chicken dinner. Almost took down Akaze over there, but NB Esports, they are going to repeat the history. They got a chicken dinner for themselves yesterday in the first Miramar. This time again in the only Miramar of the day, they get a chicken dinner for themselves in the very high fragging game. Nirzad, in the end, he had no throwables. All he had was first aid. No grenades, no molotovs, no smokes, nothing in his hands. That is why he was being so silent, despite being up close to the players of NB Esports. But the moment he realized that two players are down, this is the moment to charge in. He went for it, but NB Esports, they managed to defend and get the chicken dinner with 8 elimination, 1533 damage, and now they're sitting on the 8th spot in the overall ranking.
Very noisy, will be back.
Your order is here.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Careless classic. Tomorrow. So.
match. Let's go.
First point for the red team! Reloading! Target down! Nice shot! Clear!
Hey.
Nice shot! Cover me! Reloading! Dead!
No, no, no.
No mercy! Cover me!
Hey, ha. 100 MS.
Watch out! Reloading! The blue team is in the lead. Cover me! Enemy down! Reloading! Dead! Cover me!
Assumption.
Watch out! Mark the location.
Hey, ha.
Reloading! Mark the location. Target down! Cover me! Nice shot! Reloading!
Be careful. You're losing the game.
The blue team doesn't have a lot of time left.
Stop fucking.
Red team victory.
Reloading!
Team match. Let's go.
First point for the red team! I need a weapon. Cover me! Expired! Reloading! Target down! Cover me! Dead! Reloading! Enemy down! Killing spree for the blue team! Clear! No mercy! The blue team is in the lead. Clear! Reloading! Cover me! Target down! Kill! Nice shot! Kill!
Hey,
Killing spree for the blue team! The blue team is unstoppable! Reloading! Cover me!
주디. 에이,
Great. You're about to win.
아, 맞아,
The
쪽.
blue team is about to win! Target down! Reloading! Expired!
Blue team victory.
चल, लूडो खेल, लूडो खेल, चल,
चल छाड़े बन तेरी अम्मा की
चल,
बुर
लूडो खेल,
वो गो माता रंडी
लूडो खेल, चल. Madre rendi.
City area, but this time the plan backfired for the players of bad intention. This is something bad intention needs to work on. They need to have a specific drop location so that from that point they can build the strategy. what rotation to go in, how to loot the area, because right now Bad Intention, they don't have a particular drop location. Mehdi is in a position to take down the shots towards Jiggle, but I don't think he can take Jiggle down with that weapon.
Jiggle just took the safer way out. He just threw the tricycle into the water, and that's. I mean, I think you heard me say bad things about the bus. The tricycle is even worse. That's the worst vehicle in the whole game.
I agree.
And it's not easy to control. It's not at all easy to control. You want it to go left, it just topples out. It just topples out when you want it to go left. Right, it'll easily go. It'll easily turn towards the right hand side. But when you want it to go left, that too on a hill, man, that is the worst possible vehicle ever. And it's good Jiggle just put it in water. It's of no use. You'd rather take a fight here with the players of Team Bad Intentions because they're already losing confidence since they've lost 2 of their players early on.
And maybe what are you going to do in this situation is all the players of high voltage rush towards a single player of Bad Intention, and with that Bad Intention, Mehdi has been eliminated. All kudos to Malik with that shotgun coming in. And now Bad Intention, Sim, only player remaining. What can he do? And talking about the tricycle, we have done everything to control it, flatten the tire, all the tips and tricks we have seen how to control that vehicle, but for me it's an impossible task. But for now, surviving is an impossible task for the players of Bad Intention, because Sim, let's face it, no armor, just a single bison, single grenade in the entire squad of high voltage. I don't think he can do pretty much in this situation. Maybe take down one player, get the confirmation, but nothing more than that he can do.
I mean, it's correct. Sim is in a little bit of a tricky spot here. He can only hope that the players of high voltage don't check the city, and it's a good decision from high voltage. You won't want to enter the water city. It's a very slow area. It will waste a lot of time. Plus, there will be possibility that one of your player gets isolated and gets taken down, and you don't want to play a 4v3 after such a good start. You've already got 2 frags to your name. You've already got decent loot. It's better to rotate rather than trying to find the last remaining player of the team Bad Intention. So good decision making. Abrams players once again finding Pochinki completely empty. Gangsta still in the looting phases. 3 minutes is what they have, and then the next zone will also come in. So Pochinki is a safer spot in terms of drop. You get a lot of time to invest here in terms of loot, and then you can easily rotate off too. Chari, a level 3 helmet, a level 2 vest, has good loot for himself. Let's see how do the rotations come in, because I do see a UAZ, but no other vehicles around.
Abrams, they have been committing to the city of Pochinkin since the very start of our tournament. But talking about their journey, week number 1, they got 124 points, a very good hit start. But week number 2, a very major dip was showcased in their performance. They got only 62 points, half of what they got in week number 1. This time in week number 3, they are looking tad better than week 2 with 76 points. But still, Abrams players, they have to step up their gameplay in the overall. Yes, they are sitting on the on 13th spot. They are qualifying for the grand finals, but we expect big things from the team like Abrams players. 13th spot is not somewhere we expect them to see. On the other side, talking about Deadeye guys, they have showcased a tremendous improvement in the game. Week number 1, only 70 points. Week number 2, they came up very strong, got 130 points, double of what they got in week number 1. But week 3, even they are also struggling.
Week number 3, they are struggling, and this game could change it out. This game is where they can come out on top. The only team struggling for now in this game of Erangel is Team Bitex. They lost 3 players early on, 1 to Seal, 2 to HV, and now are looking for any survival points that they can get, or otherwise it would be again a 0-pointer game for them. Situm though, GYRO V2, looting the god building of Yasnaya Poliana, has a Dacia to work, has the new vehicle to work with as well. Skylights though, Mafia Ninja is unaware. He's just looting so freely, no weapon in his hand, and he's just occupied with 4 different players in his opponent. Finally he realizes it, throws a smoke, maybe try to escape with that buggy, but this follow-up nade could do a lot of damage. Sec, a nade does not do a lot of damage, the weapon does not do any as well, and Mafia Ninja He just ran out of the scare cave over there.
He just survived by the inch of a teeth because Mafia Ninja, had he had some other vehicle, maybe it could have been blown up, but Buggy is not so easy to blow. On the other side, we have the players of Seal Esports going up against the players of D Venom, and looks like D Venom, 3 players already down, and Krita, the only man standing. Yes, he takes down Sanchar over there, but now he's being hunted by the players of Seal Esports, and Rock from the far lines is trying to dish out some damage with that MP16. For how long can Krita survive? Because he can't save his teammates at any cost. All he can hope is make it inside the safety, but the vehicle is about to explode, and so is Krita. And with that, D Venom, they have been eliminated at the 16th spot with 0 elimination. Seed Esports, 4 defeat points already in their favor. Both these teams were trying to make the rotation from the northern side. And now, Sitting Esports, they are also in the close proximity. So, Seal, you have to be cautious.
So you do have to be cautious. And now talking about the players of Team Raw Official, they have heard these shots. They're looking to maybe just go and check out the situation. Zordi in the vehicle, Claw. He's just okay. He's the one holding down the fort. He's the one who's holding down the compound. So that Claw has a good Raw has a good area to back off on. But yeah, yet out are the only one going exploring. Probably the scout for his team. Leo, he'll spot Leo. He'll spot I8. He'll spot a couple of teams. I8 is in a direct battle, and I8 is losing players left and right. This is a little bit difficult for them to deal with, and they're the ones being punctured right now. Dead Eyes guys, they'll spot Viper. He'll also be taken down. And Dead Eyes guys, they find a few free frags for themselves.
I8, this is something I didn't expect at all. 2 players only remaining. Everyone is trying to have a center control in this angle, and that is how the players of I8, they lost 2 players. Dead guys already having a very good compound to their name, but the team that is making rotation from the northern side is going to be NB Esports. Maybe NB will try and challenge Dead Eyes, because for now they are scouting the area. They know this compound is not up for the grabs. There is already a team present. So let's find out if they can snatch the control of this compound from the hands of Dead Eyes, or will Dead Eyes get few defeat points in their favor. For now, NB Esports, a 2v2 split coming in from the Wizard Tower. They got the information about the players in the area, and looks like they have a little change of mind. Now they are going to eye for some other compound or some other place to hold on to. But from the northern side, we have the players of Skyless Gaming also coming in. Skyless again have a very good control from the northern front. Complete northeastern control is under their hands. Mansion, prison, everything is still up for the grabs. But bad intention, they also get eliminated with 0 points.
Oh, Venom D, the first one to fall, followed by Team Bad Intentions. Both of these teams, they haven't been performing that great, and that streak of very less point continues on the map of Irangle 2. The other teams have lost some players, Raw, ASL, I8. All of these teams find themselves in difficult spot. For 4 MTRZ, that is Punyo TRZ, they're also still surviving around the Potato Hill. Ziol is coming a little bit close to get that information. But Seal, on the other hand, spot the players of High Voltage, and now High Voltage has stopped to get little bit of a revenge. Sanchir already falls down, and Seal, they find a different area to rotate from, which is a good decision considering High Voltage. They're looking to get these eliminations. The trades are there. Becca has dropped Malik to very little HP, but drops a wrong nade too. And now, in sort of a 1v1, drops a smoke, tries to get the reset. Soulless from the other angle is trying to push in. NHV, who are looking in a good spot. 2 of the players have been taken down.
But look in the mini-map, Esports at the mercy of the blue. They're also looking to do a third party, but right now Jiggle up for a very close frontal battle with Soulless, and Soulless is going to eliminate Jiggle over there. The high voltage players are not looking so very good in terms of the numbers. Situm Esports plays perfectly to do a third party, but Assassin is keeping a close eye onto the remaining players of Seal Esports, where Rog has been revived. Now Becca out there in the open. Assassin, this is the moment you have to chime in. You have to take the shots. Malik and Probeen still bleeding out, and Assassin with only 3-4 states. Maybe he's trying to buy some time, but Becca gets a confirmation onto Probeen. This is the moment. Pull the trigger, Assassin. But no, he's going to allow the players of Seal Esports to move inside the safety. Least does he know from the backline, Sitim Esports is also coming in. It's not over for the players of High Voltage. Soulless is still there, hunting for Assassin. How is he going to make it inside the circle? And this is a moment he can strike towards Soulless, but no, he doesn't. He see Rob. It's a 1v3 battle. The players of Seal Esports are not going to spare you. High Voltage Assassin, you had so many opportunities to bring down the number of Seal Esports, but the fear didn't let him pull the trigger, and now that costed him his life, and the entire High Voltage has been eliminated.
Don't know why their name is High Voltage. They did not perform like that. They performed so passively, especially the last player. He had a chance to take down one. He had a chance to at least knock and eliminate the whole player at just a single instance. He did nothing. He did nothing and gets eliminated. High Voltage go down with just 2 points that they got in the very early stages of the game. The worst possible decision was made there, and it costs them the whole game. Now Kunyo TRZ, they've got one frag. Madcat is the one who was able to take down one of the players of some opponent. I think it was a player of Team Raw maybe, because this is the new team that now has only 3 players surviving. Leo on the other hand, somewhere around the mansion area, I think they're holding a compound. They're making sure that the next 20-25 seconds is safe for them.
I'm so very disappointed by the player of High Voltage. Assassin had so many opportunities, Fritz, to take down Soulless. Soulless was out there in the open looting the crate with no cover at all. He could have got the confirmation. The fear striked in, and Assassin wanted to survive. Maybe, I don't know, I need to ask Assassin what was happening, what was going in his mind, because that is something I didn't expect from the side of High Voltage. But right now, looking at the circle, Leo Esports, yes, they do have a good compound style, but Esports also trying to make the rotation from the southern eastern side. Skylar's Gaming, they are the only one not in the safety net of the circle, but Leo Esports show on the doorsteps of Seal, and Seal, they don't have the numbers, but still they managed to take down Mr. Smokey, get the instant confirmation draw, going for the reload onto DBS, a boom weapon in the hand of Mr. Smokey over there. Slipknot with a grenade, trying to get one knock, but it's a 2v2 situation now.
A 2v2 indeed. And for now, Leo, they're just spamming nades. They're just spamming nades here, and Haidami and Slipknot are the last 2 remaining players. Seal, they just closed out a fight. They just got some frags, and their tally is all the way up to 10. The stage 4 is just started, and Seal have got 10 frags. That is just crazy, man. That is just a crazy number to achieve. Rogue and Soulless, the remaining 2 representatives have an opportunity to take it to 12. Haidami, he I think just tossed a nade here, but that did not connect. Sitram though, in a fight against the players of team IHC, Seoul just had a vehicle nearby, and he's still in it. A nade comes to his face. Godless with the nade. No support from the teammates for Team Sitram, and GYRO out of the game.
Yes, Sitim Esports, their numbers are dwindling down. They have upper ridge control. IHC on the other hand fighting from the low ridge angle, but now Sitim Esports, they have to reposition themselves, because out there in the open, not a good spot to fight, and the split that is coming in from their side was not the best position. But right now IHC, they are on the periphery of the circle. We have Abrupt Stars also. If we move a bit ahead inside the circle, if these teams try to transition themselves, Abrupt Stars can also take some fight. But right now, Action is looking for some action, as Mondo having the complete control of the compound from the backlines. Mafia Ninja is also picking up the plus of NB Esports, but AJ goes down.
Skylights, let's see how they want to take this fight. The DBS comes out. Mafia Ninja gets a little bit of attack, but Fist Boy, the molly landed on himself, and that's a knock who did not want to have. Nima closed in upon Akaza, gets that trade, and Mafia Ninja still surviving with the DBS. Instantly goes back, tries to reset, will be able to pop the first aid. Sec a little bit late to the party, but finally at least arrives. Now in a 1v1, the DBS trying to connect. The reload comes in at the perfect time. Mafia Ninja just closes in the distance. The molly does not connect. The spray, it is not landing. A little bit of damage at shield. But Nima once again is trying to reset. And he will be allowed to do so. Sek, another molly. Again dodged. Finally, the player of Skylight decides he does not want to fight it out. And Mafia will be tagged because of the molly. But then again will reset himself.
Mafia Ninja is trying to reposition himself so many times, so the grenades, the molotov, all the throwables are being thrown in vain from the side of Sek. Mafia Ninja, kudos to you. I don't know how this guy is still surviving, but the play zone is going to bring the demise of AJ. But ISC Demo takes on Sitim Desert over there, but Mafia Ninja takes a jump. Noah goes for a close frontal battle, and the DBS never fails to impress. And with that, NB Esports, they have been eliminated with 3 eliminations of their own, and Mafia Ninja is the only man surviving. He has to move inside the circle, but the team that is waiting for them on the periphery are the players of Stalwart Esports. And look like Stalwart Esports, they already heard all that commotion, and now they are looking for Mafia Ninja. Mafia Ninja not looking so promising in a 1v4 fight, especially when he will be at the mercy of the blue in a matter of 8 seconds. But right now, Stalwart Esports, they have their close eyes on the players of Raw officials who are coming from the southern side. And Claw just having the cover of the table area, not the best position right now for them. But Stalwart Esports, they are looking so very promising. And Nazet from the rooftop angle is trying to get more information. He does have the information, just waiting for the players of Raw officials to come out in the open. The minute they show themselves, first glimpse, first bullet will come in from Nazet and will bring the demise, at least the knock from Raw officials. Raw officials, every single game is so very important for them, because right now they're not in the top 16 in the overall league standings, and they have to be in the top 16 if they want to play the grand finals. But IHC Zol, the DBS, brings down the entirety of Sitim Esports, and Sitim with just a single elimination will spy by 9 teams, 27 players remaining. LX is down, but look at the position of IHC. Just a little shack, 1 grenade. Okay,
Exactly.
I'm never up for this kind of a position inside the circle. All the 4 players sticking together in a single shack, 1 grenade can bring the demise of the entire team.
Desperate situations, desperate measures. That's all I'll say. And IHC, they try to get that revival. They will be able to facilitate that revival. But Mafia Ninja, he's also running very, very close to the player of IHC. It could be difficult for IHC if a nade comes in. But for now, no one is in the close proximity. Mafia is still in the crosshairs of Team Stalwart Esports. But God let's say Tata bye-bye to Mafia Ninja. As ISC add another frag to their name. Stalwart Esports, they find themselves almost the center of the zone. Action throws a smoke, makes the opponents a little bit paranoid that somewhere someone could be in that position. This is not the case. Rogue, on the other hand, gets a knock onto ASL Gangsta. So even Abrupt players finally chiming in, getting some frags, trying to get some frags here. Because that is just a knock. The confirmation is yet to come. Gangsta is also down on the ground. So ASL, they are also in a difficult situation. Dead Eyes guys very near to the players of Team Abrupt Slayers. Let's see, Abrupt Slayers, will they be able to slay down the whole team of Dead Eyes or not?
Joker being one with the nature, trying to lob all the utilities, the smokes and everything. But Joker grenade takes down one player, but Precious Sir comes in with a vehicle run over and takes down Joker Sir over there. And with that, Abrupt Slayers, they have been eliminated, but valiant effort from the side of Abrupt Slayers. DE, they were brought down to 2 men, but easy revivals should be coming in. But no, look at the position of action. He can easily take down the knockdown players of DE in that situation. IHC trying to do something on the periphery of the circle. Seal, they have to move inside the circle as a compound is not in the safety net. Leo Esports, well, they are also somewhere but 50 meters away from the circle. It's an open field. Seal Esports and Leo not looking so good at this point. On the other hand, Stalwart Esports, look at the position of all the 4 players of Stalwart Esports. They have the perfect control, they have the perfect real estate, they have the entirety of the circle in their favor.
That they do. And IHC, 45 meters to move inside the zone. Team Seal, with just 2, but have 10 frags to their name, so they should be feeling confident here. Even if they get eliminated, 12-13 points is what they'll get. Zeol, he has his success set onto one of the teams, and let's see if he starts firing upon them or not. Stalwart though, a vehicle blast comes in, his Slayer Sir has been taken down to the ground. Action. Still considering the fact that he could be third partied upon, and still he moves inside the smoke, and as soon as some shots hit him, he just decides to get in the buggy, get another angle, and not fight it out. Here the Kunyo TRG in a 1v1, and claw goes down. Rare, a very rare situation where a DBS is used in the close range angles, but this is what happens here, and Kunyo will survive the onslaught for now.
They survive, but Rare X, he has a job to do. He has to go up for the rescue mission, but that won't be allowed. Drops from that rooftop angle, takes the blood down, and with that TRD, they didn't survive long to enjoy the victory, but now Action is back in the action as he takes down Turulaf Sir from the side of Dead Eyes, but it was IC who got the confirmation, but Rog, Seal Rog, along with Soulless, is in the compound of Leo Esports. They are fighting for the control, and it looks like Haitami, the DBS, takes on Soulless and Rog all by himself, but he also have a DBS. With a DBS, you can do a 1v2, but Stalwart Esports, they're not going to allow that. They're finding knocks and trades everywhere. No, actually, it was Slipknot that got the confirmation, but now Stalwart Esports, they are running death and destruction onto the plus of DE. With the vehicle run over, bring down the entirety, and now DE, they have been eliminated with only 4 teams and 12 players remaining.
Oh, Kai's board could have been needed, but Nirzad Nate does not find him. A follow-up Molly. The Molly this time, okay, no, it does not connect, but this nade from Zadi was a bit too long. Tops manages to get that knock, and now it's all down to Zodi. Nirzad pushes in, knows the position. It's a DBS in the hands, and Nirzad look at him back off. Look at him back off, and then finally re-engage. And Stalwart Esports, good decision making there. And Zodi, he tried to go for a frag over there, but no, Stalwart Esports, they come out on top. And now it's a 4v2 situation. Stalwart Esports and IHC, these teams find themselves in a good position, but Haitami gets a frag. And IHC reduced to just 3.
Stalwart Esports looks like this is their game to lose. The way they are hunting the players with those buggies, those vehicles. Nirzad has been taken down by Demo, and this could be an opening for the players of IHC, because IHC is also having a very good run. Yes, they are on the periphery of the circle, but right now they are busy with the players of Leo Esports. One player has been taken down, and so only the last player remaining, Nirzad, has been eliminated. Demo gets a confirmation. At the same time, the deal with the players of Leo Esports, now only 2 teams, 6 players remaining. It's a 3v3 situation. Stalwart Esports versus IHC. Who has got the better odds here?
Oh, nice break.
Oh, it has to be Team Stalwart Esports. Although with this knock, the situation can change. The spray comes in from Demo, but Demo all out in the open, the cover being provided. Zeol with that nade gets another knock. IC surviving on very little HP, goes down to Godless. Action left all alone in a 1v3. This is looking now like an IHC game, until and unless Action has some other things to say. All in the zone. Both of these teams are completely inside the zone. Godless try to find a different angle. Action has only one advantage, that he is proning in right now. There are players near to him. Zeol out for the hunt with the DBS. But Action, if he's able to take down one without any damage on himself, this could be huge. Zeol tagged up quite a bit. Action comes out on top, gets that knock. Tries to go for the confirmation, a little bit greedy, or I'd say wanted to be the person who get at least one frag and does not go for the chicken. Gets nothing at all. And
Yeah, right. Stalwart consistent. nai zong sen Sofia pasarumum kit taloha milo invite ve man room kan khel don se nang du
Killing spree for the red team.
sarum pungge laka kap dewa hey ha kai di ha copy la friend request ro thon ro description akan kai di oi ha
The red team is in the lead. Reloading! Target down! Expired! Killed! No mercy! Killing spree for the blue team! Clear! Reloading! Killed! Cover me!
Great! You're about to win!
The red team doesn't have a lot of time left.
ai ha what is it life description akan lo thon ro
Reloading! Killing spree for the blue team!
Blue team victory!
I need a weapon.
Team match, let's go!
wait ha just
First point for the red team! Clear! Watch out! Enemy down! Watch out! Reloading! Watch out! Watch out! The red team is in the lead. Nice shot! Kill! Cover me! Reloading! Cover me!
Talom.
Target down! Watch out! The red team is unstoppable! Dead!
Hey, ha.
Be careful! You're
Watch
losing
out.
the game!
The blue team doesn't have a lot of time left. Clear! Reloading! Half of the match is over, and the blue team is in the lead.
Blue team victory!
The winner chicken.
And they're hunting for the players of Elementrix. A blessing in disguise for Slipknot, but now he's in a close-fronted battle with the entry frag and the DBS this time is going to fail, and UMP is going to reign supreme as Slipknot gets a confirmation, and with that, with the help of 4MP, Elementrix, they have been eliminated and becomes the second team to bid bye-bye from the lobby.
4MV this time starting around positive, and they've got 2. They're looking for more though. The information is not with them that there is just one player in this compound, and East and Dog riding together, just hoping that they have any sound cues so that they go and explore all of these compounds here. Getting nothing at all. Let's see if they stop at the right compound, and that I think they do. Oh, they spotted Slipknot. He's a dead man. He's a dead man completely. East goes in, gets the third in the game, and Team Leo Esports being the third team to be eliminated in this game.
For MV, they came looking for the players of Elementrix and they found one player from the side of UA Esports as well. For MV, 3 defeat points already in their favor, but looks like Maprex Esports and Skylers Gaming, they are also going up against each other in the city of Yasna, where Sitem Esports is also there. This Erangel is being a very fast Erangel. So many drop collisions are happening, so many initial fights are happening, and Maprex Esports, they have to escape from the situation, they have to reposition because Yasna, well, it's not so easy to grab right now because two teams are already having the residency.
Oh, wait a minute. NB Esports, Team DRS, both of these teams now in a battle, and Killer goes down to the nade from Akaza. That's a great nade to fight, and now Mondo following up as well. Akaze on the first floor, Mondo on the second. DRS, they're out of the game, seems like. Just one man standing, the Vector comes in, Delta falls too, and the last remaining player says goodbye to the fight, and he'll be surviving for as long as possible for the position points. NB Esports, another aggressive start, this time with 3 frags.
This team never fails to impress me. The way they have improved their gameplay, all kudos to the players of NB Esports. Without losing any player, they have managed to get 3 defeat points in this team again. They have a center spot in the circle, they have a good position, good compound to hold on to, and the IGL also does the perfect job. The way NB Esports, every single game, the way they go for the rotation, they find themselves in the safety net of the circles. So yes, even the IGL is doing the job so very perfectly from NB Esports. Kudos to this particular team. But talking about other teams, almost majority of the teams are trying to hold the center right now, with few teams on the periphery like 4MB and Seal Esports. They are on the southern periphery. Other than that, everyone is trying to move towards the center of the circle. Even the players of I8C, they are so very close to the players of I8. I8 last time, not a good run. They lost 2 players at the very initial stage. Later on, the remaining 2 players also couldn't survive for a very long time. This time, I8 might be looking for having a different run, but they need to be a bit cautious because the compound they are holding, maybe I8C can come and challenge them.
Oh, look at the zone though. Another hard north shift, and this time T2K find themselves in the very, very good spot. Rig around the bridge, just camping it out, and the support will be there from the remaining players of team T2K. But Rig has to make sure that he is not the first contact. In any sort of fight, Rig has to be the second person to take contact, so he gets the most effect out of the battle. And finally, the players of one of the team collide. The knocks are coming in for T2K, and the confirmations are being converted. NB Esports, this is the team who is now facing elimination.
Well, T2K, they are placed perfectly. One of the player is having the bridge control. The moment the circle took a northern shift, T2K realized, yes, so many rotations will be coming in. So this is the time we have to capitalize on the elimination point. And Jane with the vehicle is already scouting the area. High voltage, they are in the close proximity. But in the first drop, we have a very deadly weapon that is going to be Groza and the suppressor, but for the sniper and the level 3s. The level 3s and the Groza can be so very deadly. They are going to come handy. But the question is, who is going to come for this airdrop, because it's few thousand meters away from the circle.
No one. I mean, until Seal decide to just rotate near the airdrop, there's really no reason to go and try and loot that airdrop. But I think Seal will. Yes, they will. They will be very happy when once they open the airdrop. They'll have the level 3 utility and then also the Groza. So the close range battle for Team Seal also will be very, very strong now. IHC though, rotating from the Rozog bridge, that bridge is not camped out entirely. Yes, if you do follow the road, you'll face off against the players of Team T2K, but for now the bridge is completely empty and can be used for rotation. The Rozog bridge is trying to be used by the players of Team 4MV, which could be a little bit difficult because on the other side of the bridge, we have the players of Team Bad Intentions, so they'll need to be careful. Seal also coming in from behind. And let's see, IHC versus Seal. This is a potential fight here, Shadow.
100% agreed. Even the players of 4ME can chime in because look at the position. They are towards the big mountain of Rozak city, so there is a probability that 4MV can also chime in this particular fight. But high voltage, they are heading somewhere towards the north. DRS rules, the only man standing, going for a northern rotation along with the players of I8, so he needs to be a bit cautious of I8 from the backlines. NB Esports are also coming in, so too many northern rotations coming in. From the western front, it is the players of DE Venom who are going for the shooting range area, and maybe they can occupy shooting range, because for now it's up for the grabs. But bad intention, so very up close to the players of T2K, aggressive team. I won't suggest bad intention to play the center in this particular circle. If they stick to the periphery, maybe they will be rewarded by good position points.
But the zone again and again forces all of these teams to use these bridges. You see 3 to 4 teams around this area but not using the bridge. But 4MV, they are being the confident ones and trying to use the bridge. Now Team Bit could have been activated, but they rotate themselves off and they're trying to fight it out against the players of Team T2K. So this is the first challenge for T2K. Sandesh instantly rotates off to provide some support. And let's see if T2K fights it out against the players of Team BIT or not. The petrol pump is what Team BIT wants to acquire. That they easily will. But T2K, if you want to play in the center of the zone, you better find a compound, because if you're in the open, you'll get third party from 4 different angles.
Yes, bad intention, they are having the control of the gas station, but look at the hills over there in front of the gas station, which 4MV are holding on to. So 4MV, they do have a angle advantage, height advantage onto the players of bad intention, but right now 4MV, they are busy with the players of IHC, as all has been taken down. But look at Dobu right in the compound of Scarlets. Nima, and he lobs a Molotov, but no connection whatsoever. Nima is also ready with a grenade to retaliate, and this time Dobu lobs a second grenade, but no connection. Nima is out of the building. He do realize he can't hold on to that compound on the other side. He's going to retaliate. It's a fight. It's a battle of grenades. None of them is winning. Is their cavalry, their reinforcement is also coming in for both the players. But 4MV East, this guy is not going to stop as he takes on Demo and get the confirmation. Now IHC, they're left with only 3 players.
Sitim though on the other hand against Skylights, AJ goes down. Nima now in this battle. The DBS. As soon as you hear the DBS, you just try to get away from that angle, and Desert from far behind gets another frag. Although IHC, they've also lost 2 of their players. It's all down to Alex, who found himself in a good spot while he was trying to rotate. And now IHC, they're just being survived by Alex and Godless. Godless also might just get pushed upon by the players of Team 4MD. But wait a minute, D Venom, they find themselves in another close range battle. High voltage. They lose a player early on. Malik goes down. And now Farhad try to cook a nade. Assassin with the shotgun, and so is Praveen. But the nade from Farhad will get Praveen out of that position. Assassin finds himself all alone. Shotgun takes one down. But then the trades are there, and D Venom with another squad elimination.
High voltage, again a second bad game coming from this particular team, but at the same time IHC, they're also suffering the wrath of 4MV. Yes, the trades are coming in, but the numbers of IHC are not supporting them, as Alex is the only man standing. He has managed to take down 1 player, but no confirmation so far. On the other side, T2K are busy with the players of Seal Esports. In the water, we have East pretty much handicapped, can't do anything. He has to go towards the land, towards the safety. Otherwise, Alex with the S12K is ready. On the other side, the blue is also coming in. Both these teams, 4ME and IHC, they have to realize they are few meters away from the circle. Alex can't do pretty much anything in this situation. Refuse is kind of stuck, and now East is coming for his rescue, for his aid. And with that UMP45 so potent and powerful in the close range, S12K can't do anything because IHC, he failed to pull the trigger. And IHC, they have been eliminated. 73 points, 10 teams, 34 plus still remaining. 4MV, they have to go for the southern rotation. The path is clear, but maybe T2K can stop them in the tracks. But bad intentions still having the control of the gas station. The 2v2 split that is coming from their side. Let's hope it works in their favor, because Jane with the grenade is already looking to close in the distance.
The airdrop once again. Dead center in the zone. This time though, I think so T2K is the only realistic team who can go for the airdrop. And that to Sandesh. And let's see if he decides to grab that drop or not. Becca here. Just try to spot any of the players of Team 4MV. East, it's a very easy rotation for them. Seal, they've lost Soulless early on, but importantly, 3 of the players are still surviving. TRS left with just 1. All of these teams, although with 4 players, I8, MAB, Bitex, T2K, Situm, Venom D, they have to be the ones to make the impact now. Bad intentions, they have spotted the rotation of Team 4MV happening, and they do not want to take any shots. A little bit surprised, because they really can keep the players of Team 4MV, but East not landing those accurate shots, and Doku has slammed onto one of the compounds that the players of Team Bitex was trying to hold, and he comes back to Bro. Shots onto T2K. Jane, none of them connect. What is that spray? 2 players were trying to take down Jane, who ran almost 50 meters completely in the open without being knocked. Shouldn't have happened. Shouldn't have happened in a professional lobby. Jane should have been taken down, but T2K, they survive with 4 for now.
Well, Jane needs to thank his lucky stars because they are perfectly aligned for him. At least for now, Sandesh comes to the rescue to take Jane back to the safety. On the other side, we have the players of Sitin Esports and Maptex going up against each other, and QB with that UAV 45 takes not just 1, 2 players of Maptex. Instant confirmation also coming in. Sitin Esports 6 defeat points. This particular game, Sitin Esports are also looking so very promising as they are having the eastern periphery control. They have 6 defeat points, all the 4 players in the lobby, and they're still going for the more. The grenades that are coming for the players of I8 are not so very good, as Woofies has been taken down. Sky was going for the rescue mission, that has been denied, and Dobu with the vehicle run over gets the confirmation. Now Sky is trying to make a quick escape from the situation, but will he be allowed? Viper is providing the necessary cover fire, but that won't be enough. Oh, it will be enough as he takes down Desert over there, but the little ridges over there is going to help the players of Sitim Esports to go for the revival, to go for the aid. At the same time, they can go for the flank angles, but Sky along with the Viper, the buggies are ready, closing in the distance, and Desert has been eliminated with that vehicle run over.
Oh, Dobu might too. Yes, Dobu's also been taken down because Viper decided to be a very, very heavy driver here. Gets another frag because of the vehicle. Nova tossing a few nades too. But they won't land. They won't land Situm. The remaining 2 players are very, very far away from this position. And I8. Good decision from them to rotate off this particular area. And now they'll try to get themselves inside the zone. That should be priority number 1. Venom DE, they're rotating in the zone from the western part, I think. They'll find it completely empty since none of the teams have decided to get that position. 4MV, they're still trying to fight it out against the players of Team Bad Intentions. And I'm not sure Bad Intention, the reason for the 2-2 split, because now you'll have to move inside the zone. The other 2 players are very near to the zone, so they don't have to worry about it. For the remaining players of Team 4MV, they finally decide it's time to rotate and get inside the play zone.
One of the player of 4MV has already made it inside the safety of the circle. He can be that anchor who can bring his remaining teammates to the safety of the circle. But look at the position of NB Esports again. The IGL, the way he reads the circle, again having a northern control, good compound to their name. Good position for the players of NB Esports again and again, but this time the team that's still outside of the circle is going to be Seal Esports on the bridge area, and looks like I8, they are not making things easy for them, but right now Sandesh, he is the one who is grabbing the attention, and Seal Esports, they might show on the doorsteps of T2K. Are they prepared? The smokes are down. Sunchit along with Becca. Yes, T2K, they have the numbers advantage, but Jane goes down. Becca takes him with the S-Drill.
Oh, but the trades are coming in. Sanchir, he's the one who gets those frags for his team. Now Rig, he is also being pressured quite a lot. Although a nade from Sandesh gets Sky off the game. Sandesh brought down to very little HP. Rig does not have a lot to his name too. And Seal, the push that they made, the invasion that they did is very, very successful as T2K eliminated out of the game.
Yes, Seal Esports, despite not having the numbers advantage, they have managed to take the control, but right now 4ME had bad intention going up against each other, but Viper is the one who takes on Sitim 0 somewhere else on the map. But bad intention, the smokes are down, the grenades are ready, but the split that is coming from the side of 4ME not gonna help their case. Bad intention, yes, they do have the position advantage. 4MB, they're on the low ground. East with that M416 is trying to inch closer to the players. At the same time, he has to be a bit cautious about Seal Esports coming from the backlines. But Dog finds a perfect knock onto one player of G Venom. 4MV, they are picking fight on the multiple fronts as East is preparing few bullets in the direction of Seal Esports. This is not looking so very promising, but this is how 4MV always tends to play. They pick up fight on the multiple fronts and usually they win majority of them. Already 7 defeat points in their favor, but this time they are in the open and Seal Esports still in the process of East. All East has is a tree trunk for the cover. Not the best spot. Let's see what 4MV is going to do.
Seed also being tapped off, the Mini 14, the M16 shots continuously peppered upon the players of Team Seal, and look at Rogue's HP. Peck also spotted. Sanchi shot as well. 4MV, they find themselves in a good spot and they are trying to make the most out of it. Farhad, what are you doing, my man? You hear those shots continuously being taken by East, but you decide not to do anything about it, and now you fall. Yes, the revival will come in and East will instantly deploy a smoke to make sure that the trade potential is not there. But still, a questionable decision. There is a team just above the players of Team 4MV. But I think East, he's happy to stay here. He's happy to not take any of these shots onto his opponents. That is Team Bad Intentions, because Bad Intentions, they haven't shown any intent to eliminate the squad in front of him. Shoykot, he has spotted Reviews. And now Reviews forced to reveal his position, forced to rotate and move off of that particular rock.
If 4MV manage to take the entirety of Bad Intention, they can have the complete southern control for themselves. And right now they're trying to do so. The grenades are being locked, but somehow the players of Bad Intention are able to dodge them. Mehdi comes out in the open. Shoykot still on a low HP, but Sim comes and takes hefty HP out of Refuse over there, and now Refuse has been taken down by the players of Bad Intention. This is not looking good as Dog also goes down. Seal Baker comes in and takes the confirmation on to Refuse 4MV. I was worried they were out in the open picking multiple fights, and now their numbers are dwindling down as they are surviving with only one player. But kudos to the elimination points, 7 elimination already in their favor. But this time Bad Intention, they have to go for the rescue mission onto Mehdi as soon as possible, because this can be a good game. They can look for a potential southern control, but right now Alpha is busy picking the fight with the players of NB Esports as he pick a few bullets towards one player Fist Boy, but East has also been spotted down.
NB Esports Akase takes down the player of Venom DE. Some shots being thrown in towards the side of Team Bad Intentions too. And Bad Intentions, they've got themselves to top 8 at least, but now they have to focus on the frags that they have. It's just 2 and it's not a good number. If you want to have a say in the game, you need to get a little bit more frags. Akaze gets taken down because of the vehicle blast, but Seal Rogue from a very far distant angle takes down Mehdi. The trade onto Sek is there from DE Venom. Situm QB falls down as well, so fights happening on multiple ends, and Venom DE, they are in a little bit of a trouble.
9 defeat points already in the hands of Venom DE. They're trying to go for the northern control, whereas Bad Intention trying to go for the southern control. Close front battle, and Krita is the one who is going to come on the top. And NB Esports, they have been eliminated with 3 elimination on 7 spots. 16, 15 plus still remaining. Domi is down. DE Venom, they have to go for the rescue mission onto the fallen teammate. At the same time, Sim has been taken down, so the trades are coming to and fro. But the numbers advantage is only with Bad Intention and Venom DE, where Venom DE, they are having a very good momentum, already running very high on their horses, 10 eliminations to their name. This time, they won't be able to save their fallen comrade, but Bad Intention, this can be the game where they can prove that they deserve to be here. They have the firepower, they have got everything required. This can be the winner-winner chicken dinner gameplay if played perfectly.
I8 Viper though, he gets a frag with a nade and another one with a weapon. So it's a good attempt from I8 to mend their numbers here. Team Bad Intentions, as soon as we say something about them, one of their players falls. And DE Venom is my changed prediction now because of the way that they've been playing. And watch them get eliminated. Watch them get eliminated in the next 5 to 10 seconds. Shoykot gets a knock onto Sanchi, although as soon as that happens, Shoykot spotted down, some shots being thrown in from Viper. They do not connect, but it's Seal Rogue who gets that knock, stood up. That was a mistake he made, and I tried to punish them. Shoykot spotted and through the grass. The shots landed, the damage dealt, and the frag still not confirmed. Two more bullets needed. But Nova, in the meanwhile, decides to use the buggy and get control of the watchtower. Bad intentions, one by one they fall. East gets another frag. Okay, the frag is confirmed by the player of Team 4MV, although it was East who got that knock. But now Riley, he's the one who's lost the last remaining player of Team BIT. That's the final frag. And bad intentions go down on the 5th place.
Bad intention. All they had to do is just be silent and move with the circle. They had the southern control in their favor, but they were making too much noise. Had they been silent, just like East or 4MV, they could have survived a bit longer. But Venom TE, they are playing it to the perfection. 13 defeat points this game, and the remaining games of the event are so very crucial because Venom TE, they are somewhere on the 17th spot, and now with 13 elimination, they are looking so very strong. East also goes down through the grenade of Domi and 4MV. They have been eliminated. Now only 3 teams and 8 plus remaining with a numbers advantage. Everything working in the favor of NMD. They have the majority of the real estate. They have the entire circle control. They know exactly where the players are. They know the position of Viper and I8. I don't think they can survive for too long. And with that, I8, they have been eliminated. Now only Seal Esports remaining with 2 players.
That's it. That's the chicken for Venom D unless Rogue can come up with something huge. Or maybe his teammate Sanchir. But let's see, Rogue trying to toss an 8. Domi just does not want to have any. He spotted the hand, but Rogue is able to get a knock with the nade. And look at the HP Krita is left with. Sanchir with a follow-up nade. Only if it was on the car. And there it is. The vehicle blast. And Sanchir and Rogue are doing it with the throwables. A couple of knocks. And Venom D instantly on the back foot. The third one to follow. Rogue not being shot upon. Riley tries to cook a nade of his own. But Rogue is already repositioned and Sanchir's nade will take down Riley. Seal want to seal the deal here. Sanchir with another nade. Look at his teammate peeping in his phone. He just wants to see how do they get the chicken. Riley goes down. It's a 2v1. Rogue in a very difficult spot. But will he be able to land the nade? No. A little bit overcooked. Sanchir with the ghillie suit has the advantage. The 8th zone is closing in. Sanchir has no idea about the last remaining player. The nade not going in the way he wanted. But this ghillie will help him a lot. A lot. Farhad. He's just thinking what just happened to my whole teammate. How did they just evaporate in thin air? Rogue is boosting himself up. So should Sanchir. But man, what just happened here? Rogue in the vehicle now. He wants information. He just wants information. And now Farhad tossing a nade. Wants that knock. The nade goes in. Gets nothing. Just reveals his position a little bit. You know that there is a nade. So someone has tossed it from a nearby position. That should be heard from Sanchir though. The nade pin pull out should be heard by Sanchir. And yes it is. Farhad gets dinged upon. Seal like assassins in the grass. They don't even fire a bullet. They just end the whole game with nothing but nades.
How?
Silly spots. Valdima. got it. No.
Wonder.
Okay.
Well, this is a team that always hunts for the players. They always hunt for those elimination points. And if they hear any kind of a commotion, they will rush in and they will do a third party. No doubt.
And let's see, DE Venom. They're letting they're not falling back. Neither are they fighting it out. And in the jungles of Sanhok, it's so difficult to fight, especially these long range. You never know from which angle you'll get spotted. But wait a minute, the zone just shifted, Shadow, and look at the zone, gone all the way onto the Camp Alpha Island. Now Situm sitting on top of these mountains will have a barrage of frags to acquire. Stalwart Esports, they'll rotate. DE Venom, they'll rotate. Team Raw officials will also probably try to rotate at the earliest. And all of these teams will be spotted down by QB and Desert X. They will also fight among themselves. So Situm, they just need to sit tight and acquire all these frags from down below.
This is where the IGL decision of Stalwart Esports comes to the perfection. Look at the 2 players already on the Camp Alpha Island. Then can bring the remaining 2 players. They already predicted the circle can go towards Camp Alpha. Perfect call from the side of IGL. At the same time, Geta Uta, he takes down Rally from the side of DE Venom. Easy confirmation should be coming in because Domi is on the other side of the river. There is no chance that he can come for the rescue mission. But Farhad with that bike, maybe there is a possibility he can chime in and go for the revival. But looks like the players of Raw officials are not going to allow that. At the same time, so many teams, even the players of Maptex Esports, are also coming from the southern side. So both these teams have to be very cautious about the third party, which Nirzed is doing, as he takes one player from the side of DE Venom, gets a confirmation, and now the numbers of DE Venom are not favoring them.
Raw officials slowly and steadily sneaking their way, trying to cross the island. Stalwart Esports, though, they've taken down one of the players, so that's the second frag to their name. Raw officials against MAB, this is an important fight. Maptex Esports, they need to be careful here. Although I8 being shot upon, Alex gets a knock, and the remaining players of I8, they were trying to cross, but Deadeye's guys comes in with a third party. Slayer sir with a knock. T2K also just steals out that frag, and IHC left with just 2. Alex and Demo, these are the last 2 remaining players for team IHC. And IHC Esports, they were all out in the open. MAB though, one of the players gets caught off guard. There's the knock. Kese being subjected to a nade, a trade of utility, but the molly does not land. And Raw, they get another knock. Claw is out. Now Baron, the follow-up nade onto Baron. Baron almost went down. The damage was huge. Not enough to get the knock. Tries to rotate off to a different rock, but the nade will follow.
Oh,
the nade will follow, and once again, Team Raw have an upper hand in the whole fight.
Valley all by himself, his position has been compromised. Claude knows exactly, or at least has a vague idea, where he could be. The players of Maptex Esports not having a very good time. Raw officials were placed perfectly. Maptex could have done a perfect third party, but Raw officials, they are the dominating force right now in this lobby. 14 teams, 46 players still remaining, and Claw with a grenade is looking for a confirmation onto Valley. He knows exactly where Valley is, but the smoke is not giving him the vision, so he's going to resort to those grenades. 5 grenades, 1 Molotov already in his favor. The second one goes in, and Valley is surviving on a sliver of HP. He won't be able to survive for very long, as the Molotov is already there. The smokes are not giving the vision, but still, Raw officials without any casualty, 4 defeat points. 3 teams have already been eliminated from this particular game.
It's a 1v4 from Raw. I'm sorry, Claw. Sounds the same though. Claw gets a 1v4, and that's a great way to start off the game on a positive note. 40 seconds left though for now to get inside the zone. 100 meters is what they have to achieve. Shouldn't be a problem considering there is no one nearby until unless Kunyo TRG come in with a third party. The side of team Raw officials are a little bit safe. But my question is, once the zone goes more towards the Camp Alpha Island, how will you then rotate? For now though, Kunyo TRG is looking to rotate with the vehicles, and they've spotted the players of team Raw. It seems like that is the only reason for them to stop in their step. And IHC on the other hand against Deadeye's guy, the S12K is out. Won't be able to get the second knock, and on top Sir will be finished off. And those glowy eyes of Team IHC's player will turn red because of the frag.
Oh, these eastern rotations are not easy at all. Even the players of IHC suffered heavy casualties. Demo is the only man standing. Now the players of Deadeyes, their numbers are dwindling down, but DRS rolls comes in and takes down Sleepy from the side of Abrupt. At the same time, DE, well, they are going to eliminate Demo. IHC also builds by way with only 2 eliminations. Sitem, yes, they are being the king of the hills, but sooner or later the circle will shift towards the southern side. That is when the players of Esports have to descend from that big mountain, and it's not going to be easy. But for now, Precious Sir has been taken down, and instant confirmation also coming in. At the same time, T2K are also locking horns with the players of I8 who are playing along with the blue. 1 minute 15 seconds is all these teams, or both these teams are having when they will be at the mercy of the blue. But look at the position of Stalwart Esports. Fantastic compound to hold on to in this particular circle. This is the prime compound to hold. Could plan them a winner chicken dinner if they are able to defend it. Very fantastic position for the players of Stalwart Esports right now.
Stalwart. Let's see how do they want to play this one out. DRS though, they're gatekeeping the players of Team ASL. Abrams players, this is the third zone, and as soon as it closes, the damage would just be huge. So it's not looking a good game for the players of Team Abrupt players at all. Let's see how do they want to come back. How do they want to get inside the zone. Sitem though, there's no one below them. There is a player directly below, but I don't think so that frag is going to be achieved by the players of Team Sitem, although it will be very difficult if they're able to do so. So they're still waiting and watching it out. T2K Jane on the other hand is able to take down the player of Team I8. DRS comes in with a counter frag onto the player of Kunyo TRZ. So Kunyo TRZ are fighting on multiple fronts here. Mad Cat, Molly at the ready. The S12 is not landing its shot, but now Mafia Ninja needs to come out. And as soon as he does, Mad Cat is waiting. Mad Cat is waiting with his arms open. And the Molly will make things even worse. Mafia Ninja burning down will be eliminated. And that's the elimination of Team Skylights of the game. Mad Cat, the question is, would he be able to get those revivals? I think Rare X will get the revive, yes. And Mamba has been taken down by Yetayuta's nade from Team Raw. Zordi though has been taken down by the player of Team Stalwart, I think. So now even Team Raw find themselves in a difficult spot.
4 teams are still on the main island. They have to cross the river. They have to transition themselves inside the circle. It's not going to be so easy. And yes, Raw officials are also one of them. We have DRS, we have TRZ. They don't have too much time. Only 14 seconds on the clock. Raw officials are being the fish in the barrel situation, going for the swim. Zordi has been taken down, and Yeta Uta is deploying the smokes to provide the necessary cover to go for the rescue mission. But Stalwart Esports, like I said, they placed perfectly to stop the plus of Raw officials in their tracks. Already going for the confirmation, but DRS Gyante being the brave guy, and the remaining players also with those vehicles going for the rotation. But Orangey comes and takes on Delta over there, but Rules finds Orangey. The trades are coming in. Frag with the DBS going for the confirmation onto Gyante, but Gyante also at the same time is giving away the position of Orangey of Incus. And Elementrix, they lost 1 player. Orangey, there's still a chance that they can go for the revival, but DRS, they lost 3 players.
Unnecessary smokes being thrown there by the players of Elementrix. This can really help you in the future stages, let alone future stages in the next 10 seconds, because you have to move inside the zone. And let's see if they're able to do so or not. 3 players of Team Raw, they still survive. Elementrix with all the 4, and Sitem with all 4 players left to their name. So let's see how do all these teams manage to get themselves inside the zone. Abrupt's players, both the players are still struggling with the blue zone. Venom XDE, this is again another team with 2 players standing, but they have a good area inside the zone. Claw from Raw goes down. Raw officials losing player because of the play zone. Kunyo TRG also trying to make their way inside. For now they're safe. No teams around them.
For now they are safe, but 22 seconds is all they have. And the big mountain is still captured by the players of Sitem Esports, and the way the players of TRZ are running out in the open in the map of Senok. Not a good idea from the backlines. One of the player, Chari, can come in. Right now he's at the mercy of the blue, fighting with the blue to move inside the circle. All he has is 4 first aids, and he knows exactly the plus of TRZ right in front of him, Rare X, but he's not going to fire any bullet because he wants to make it inside the safety of the circle. He doesn't want to give away his position, but Stalwart Esports are ready to strike onto the plus of TRZ. Play zone takes on frag from Elementrix. At the same time, Orangey is also down. Elementrix, this is a very crucial revivals. They have to go in. But TRZ, I'm just worried about this team.
TRZ, Rarex and Mad Cat, they'll be backstabbed too. Although, Mad Cat manages to take down Irzed and did not take a lot of damage, or the reload has to come in. Mad Cat now, 7 nades to his name. He can make a mini red zone here. The smoke won't help you a lot, but the nades are not landing in the right spot. The follow-up nade will take down Irzed again. And now, Punyo really have a chance to push in. Mad Cat spotted. Icy with the shots. Not landing any of it. Finally, he comes out. He tries to connect the shots, but Icy goes down as well. Sitim QB with the third party. And Stalwart Esports eliminated.
A perfect third party coming in, and Sitim sitting with 8 elimination and a very good position in the circle. Elementrix also, this can be a good game for them. They have the numbers, but TRZ, they are still fighting to have a good spot. Venom DE, they need the points. Even the Plus of Raw officials, they need the points, but Raw down to a single player. TRZ down to 2+. It's only Sitim Esports who have the numbers advantage, the position advantage. The next circle is going to decide the fate of so many teams. But Yeta Uta, despite being the lone wolf out there, is still fighting as he takes down Mad Cat over there. But now Rare X is going to retaliate as he takes hefty HP out of Yeta Uta. It's a 1v1 battle. Rare X versus Yeta Uta. 2 lone wolf from their team. Who is going to come on the top?
Situm is going to come out on top. Because they are literally on top right now. On top of the world. And I think Yeta Uta does not have any more first aids to work with. So that's another bad thing for Yeta Uta. Cannot heal himself up. The only positive here is the zone. He can crawl inside the zone. Neither Rarex also has nothing to play with. And now finally Situm have to move their way down. And I8 Sky can pester him. DE Venom can have a shot at them. And Situm would be in a little bit of a trouble. That is the only team surviving with 4 players. We have Elementrix and Venom DE with 2. And all the remaining teams, TRZ, Rod, DRS, Deadeyes, I8 with just 1 player each. And Elementrix, they want to have a piece at the pie. TRZ Rare, he is alone. He does not have a lot of HP. He could be taken down. But wait a minute, GYRO, he gets that frag. Deadeyes guys out of the game.
Well, Slayer sir, he was at the mercy of the blue, coming from the northern side, fighting with the blue, and finally he didn't have enough 4 states, and he has been eliminated. Now Sitim Esports still being the king of the hills, but look at the position of GYRO. He's so very close to Krita over there. But DE Venom, they don't have the numbers. It's only 2 players. Krita along with Farad. Krita knows exactly where GYRO is. Finally he strikes, takes hefty HP out of GYRO. But finally, somehow GYRO survived. But the smaller rock can be deadly for GYRO if lobbed to the perfection. But from back lanes, the perfect cover fire is being provided. But GYRO still goes down through the hands of Farad.
As flowing left and right. Farad, he has been able to reduce a player of Team Situm. Krita though being sprayed upon by Dobu, and Situm would be like, we were in such a good spot, but as soon as the zone does not favor us, we are struggling. We are struggling now to get off the hill now. QB, he still has the vantage point. Krita sort of has created a one-way where he can spot his opponent, but the opponent cannot spot him. That's a great usage of the smoke. DRS killer, he could come into the crosshairs. Yeta Uta Ross somehow found some healings and has been able to heal himself back up. And Krita just falling down. He just does not want to be in that position. Farad and Krita, the 2 remaining players from Deadeyes guys. DE Venom, sorry. Just making sure that they play for survival from here on. And now Dobu has to make a decision. Where does he rotate? How does he fall down? Because if Dobu goes down 2, Situm would be just left with 2, and all of these players would have a realistic chances at winning the chicken. Yeta Uta with the molly wants to dish out some damage. Incas though gets a knock on to Krita. DE Venom now find themselves in trouble. Elementrix with the shots. Dobu falls off. Oh, finds the lucky rage, but now might go down. And yes, he does. Farad goes down too. Venom DE have been eliminated, but Dobu, will he get that revival is the main question. The zone is tagging him out, but I think he was able to get in and he is being revived. Now Yeta Uta slowly and steadily crawling up. Dobu, as soon as he gets the revival, he goes down to the zone because the zone has already started to shrink in. Situm is also reduced to 2. Elementrix, it could be their chance.
Nope.
DRS killer though. He's the snake to spot out 20 meters inside the zone. He's crawling his way up. UMP and an M4 to work with. QB very close to Yetauta. The need pin sound has been taken into account, and killer comes out, gets that knock. The trade is being attempted from Elementrix. Killer, very little HP, will go down to the play zone. Survives for now. The DBS not connecting, but finally it does. And Incus gets a frag. Down to the last 4 remaining squads. 7 players all around. Situm come in. Situm gets that revival too. So it's a 3v1v1 now. Incus has to get a knock onto the player of Situm. TRZ as well surviving. Kunio X TRZ in the game. QB spotted the player of Elementrix. Incus with the DBS. Great shots. Great damage achieved. Not the knock. The molly to follow up. It's a good attempt coming in. Dobu spotted. Mollied again. The nade from Incus. A lot of utility being thrown from the players of Team Elementrix. Whilst the other 2 players, they just survive. The raid finds nothing. And now Incus has to move it. Yetauta gets another frag. Desert gets the trade. And now Yetauta in a 1v3. Spotted down. Situm will run him down. And Situm get that winner chicken dinner.
Yeah, Situm.
Oh, Situm Esports, the numbers advantage finally coming in handy. They were holding on to that big mountain.
Restart why? Still unable to watch now. Playing it as well. lom.
Killing spree for the red team! The blue team is in the lead.
Hey, ha.
Killed! Cover me! Reloading! Killing spree for the blue team! Clear!
Zanto.
Cover me! Nice shot! Expired! Reloading! Cover me!
Hey. Isang kill kit.
Be careful! You're losing the game.
The blue team doesn't have a lot of time left. Reloading! Dead! Cover me! Clear! Reloading! Half of the match is over, and the blue team is in the lead.
Blue team victory.
IDP. IDP still waiting.
Team match. Let's go.
First point for the red team.
in Lo. Thúc ta lùi lalpa.
Kolam kan fading.
No.
Okay.
Military ako makijob lo bang
Drop to dyan we. Military suong 30 rin.
aling phiếu có mùi à mò military base lo lama
Novo ko enleo sin no. There may
Novo. Aling mulaw kay bekan.
Clear in there.
Abul la maling kila. High flight kipat na lama mo. Gari niya mo kaya nga. Na thum ta ko.
Novo no den nai pai nga leo sin no.
Dasan.
bay ngal
Dasan yung ma.
I got supplies.
Cái dòng cào khá xôi.
Nhiều đấy.
Nghĩa khá bởi tử ruộng.
I got supplies.
Fire zone some load.
I got supplies.
Second zone applications open na.
Yes sir.
This is happening there. Tối là kìa đi. Thùng cái này không? Thùng á. Ta xem. Xem tốt để còn với cái treat mà nón hết không?
I got supplies.
Ehe.
Hả nuôi email lên. Coi là.
Evil laugh.
cái background nó muốn là kia nụ gì mò
Hey lâu lâu. Ăn mùi khá túng.
con nuôi
Ồ.
ở ý thế tao kiếm mò live yo ha chỉ chơi rồi
Mai bên này.
Đang sao rồi đốt rồi đi em rồi.
cái đó cho mày ya đi sát cái lấy lo mà được sát lấy
Ehe.
Cấp tết nó mất lại.
còn cái đó nó còn việc sắc về chỉ có boy lo mà đến chơi vận động
Aki compare pi con quý là lại mà.
Ngoài điệu sao mình thế mà.
That 6 dropping in nữa.
I got supplies.
Vô, tal.
Scope extra. Kaya ano max ako.
형 그거.
I got supplies.
고마다 왜 가마.
I got supplies.
Konlandi.
Lela, oh lela. Tắm flex mấy thùng đó cũng flex mà bên tôi lì. Thì kiếm lẩu hả? Boy talk parting walk tao
I got supplies.
Benching party.
Ngại khốn lâu này hay.
Nghe nhìn mày ui. Nó mì chứ. Abang sang game kia dan ni theo ya mà. Này chị mà.
Cái bot fireball.
Bên này có đi xong rồi. Ngọc vậy ngọ. Cái bảo bảo thế ngọ.
Con sẽ khát tốn hồn đủ rồi.
Thế kan.
Trên tốt cái này.
I got supplies.
Cái chuyện này tôi có để.
Inte baru
Kamu
deh
tak, kamu
inte.
tak.
La makin tai hi hinta cái. Itu boltik son deh yang mana lagi.
Boleh son man deh mo.
Collection kamak bele. Sang bin pina
Squad house sa.
K9 nom de.
Sang grip na lấy dấu diam.
Kill bu na di di hoy sang situ.
Kalau tunggu mati kungen mai. Rồi
Liên liên mọi nhá. Nice.
Atex. Kamak
Ito
kayo.
ang makay boy. Sorry ko.
Ite suneta. Kino ngai đó guys.
I got supplies.
Skilay sa ta.
Tui talwa.
I got supplies.
Phụ ấy sama zong ya mo.
Marked a location.
Khatlay ka mo.
Text.
SMG.
Yeah, kido force kido pen lock mo.
May first aid lang dila. Lao.
I got supplies.
Warehouse ala ka drop. Azo. Baka tala ka drop.
Chingyan so hello.
I got supplies.
Mo dam mai. Okay, pekiem ko la.
First aid kido
I
haram
got
hai ram.
supplies.
So pala ka drop the first aid.
Kenan support. Only one ahead.
Why warehouse alam din.
Watch out.
Pinalam.
Red dot lah.
Ito mo. Pala first aid mo.
I got supplies.
Hunta.
Asla live.
Grip video ko poy mo.
Grip khatlay ka mo ulo. Yun le. Anggal mo ham.
I need a grip.
Smoke tam na sa gitna po kita.
cái quay lên đi
ख़त्म lại với nó
xong cái tắm mà cái sao gõ bây giờ
I got supplies.
Ngài qua lâu lấy luôn bịt lâu nhá. Rằng mắn ngay lâu ấy sao mà sang.
em mới thank you tăng gì ok
Gì tất cả bác kia có lạc gì ngay. Cú bác kia.
Come on đi. I'm ready to die.
Spin yal na live.
battery saver pe quay về
Low battery. Low battery.
Performance phải rồi á.
mà performance sẽ tuần cái
Phải phát liều chỉ.
yes cái răng gì cái gì mà
Lại nghỉ về chân thấy ta về chân.
cái chuyện vậy lại tu kilo kan
Military là mati lamang kira tiap meteo ngani. Sa no ta kinabas. Tumuto, musin na kan mo.
chụp con giống kan backpack level 3 extra
I got supplies.
Kang na pejol de.
guys grip coverage so
Zone 2. Center vote mà lại. Military lam te nga được mo. Tai no. Jadi man sa. Rotate to asiwe hay lama. Rotation mo kholo hi. Bris khat lam mo sin. Tai pe nge. Cooper mo ang de mo. Lihat film aku mana ni mo.
Watch
Juga.
out.
Okay.
Watch out.
Sorry, hotel ni ora. Scout din ako pisa ko. Kila.
Mala mag-ikot sa mga
Kira kita.
gile fate rotate tawo inate
Okay.
badung dia de badung
Thảo pháp ơi. Nấu nó hiểu không? Ngon không?
Có được gì vậy?
Bỏ cho mà lòng lên cả. Right lắm không? Cái tay đã đến tay rồi.
Không ống đó.
Không lô tiền. Thôi tiền không. tai dan chết tai vô cái đầu lại đây là mà lên mỏ là mi dính ta đây là không mà mỏ là gồm miếng
cái đồ tết không mỗi
tới tay số cây
à về con mặn gì đi vì tai vô
safe
cầm hai hàng tay à về con mặt gì lên là chắc tụi mình đi
Watch out!
mình đi gặp được cái gì cô đi cái sẵn lại
helmet level 3
I got supplies.
mà por pop ya vô
bây giờ guess cả thứ này quá
lùng ta muốn kín này là thì tháo số việc này quá nên là việc mà tiền thì tháo số cái vô cái máy hòn tại xem trên hình trên hòn biển mà bao nhiêu tổ anh việc hòn mặn có mà kết địch tập gì vậy
เป็นกอบมันวันนี้สเปียร์ก็กด
let's run a pat fight la thay tanto 65 tik na ba ya mo
ฟลักซ์นกดีเลยเฮ้ย
do lo yo de ri lam e in kap lo yo do sa ni ngo
Watch out!
mo thấy chật đâu xin cũng thăm xem đây nó là một cái kia liền
Watch out!
sniper tower là giống ông vậy dari tai tàu sẽ
Marked a vehicle.
mà khăn là lại có hành giảm tập trên cái thầu thằng họ có lỗi lắm không
nó cáp lâu đi hey
more they stay here
hey
the push tàu nó bên và xí nó mày chỉ đi xe tôi lại cả hậu thấy xem mày chỉ thiên mà tay tao nên và xí đi mà lối thế kia nó kiến khá thì năng pik là lại mà cũng về đấy
level 3 hereเลยสิจัดดิ
anh liền nghĩ là
level 3 thật không hiểu mà
lễ hội biển cả là vẫn sân tới cả là cái gì để tận hàng à bên câu ta là pick được không nghĩ thùng pick rồi là
ไปเฮียปักกอบเนี่ย
chắc xin cũng tiêu một vạt sáng đi có phải vậy
bây giờ dọn cái tăng lại
rồi tiết lút rồi nếu mới tăng lộเลยcòn ngon rồi thế mà là
ไม่
lo lạ sợ bưng à có rồi tiết đi mò là lên đi
ตัวนี้บังจริงนะเลย
rồi tiết lút rồi nhiều chỉ khu lên nhiều chỉ khu rồi tiết lút rồi nhiều tuôn chỉ là nó cả ra lên ít tàu bằng điều rồi này tăng lộ lên lút rồi nhiều cái gì
อันนี้สกตกตัวนี้ที่มีบางจังหวัดเป้าหลุดละต้นกระลำ
nghe hả bao ta dân nghe
สู้กันนะมั้ง
nang rác đậu hi lê lôi có cầm tầm đòn bờ tắm không muốn làm những điều là để mình tập được bác kỳ hi lộ biển nó rồi cái ra lầu hi lộ cũng biển nó rồi
Marked a location.
ทำนุ่งดอกเลยเนี่ย
nó bay bác sợ đặt bãi đậu đường cái gì không để dùng xích xe phải đột mình đổi cho mà
ถ้าฟลัสกี่โมงได้ไหม
thế có tính này voltage itu down dia 65 ผมตีเต้นอะไรเรื่องสำคัญ
Chill no mama ngayon de.
69ลงไปเลย
Chill no mama ngayon nila ni.
Kapan tahu kan?
นี่ที่ขนาดเป็นท็อป2กีฬาเลยแล้วไฟดีเจ
Kenang pi.
Watch out!
ต้องกราบเอาไปเลยเฮ็ดช็อตเด็ดช็อต
Ang kagalit si Nike mo.
Sila kakin hiat dia, mai lam dog.
ไอ้ปอร์ฟิวใส่มาไม่เห็นก็กินนกสาวลงอะไรนะเท่เข้าใจปะกินดอกสำหรับมึงไม่ควรตัดตัวดาวน์โหลดจีนเดี๋ยวขัดมั้งดาวน์โหลดตาเจ๊งเก่งเบ่งเนี่ยเดี๋ยว
Dog palai lah.
Rock pa ganda ko.
ต้องมีเก่งเบ่งอุดเราก็ยุ่งเดียวเราสร้างอะไรมินไล่ของให้ดี
Bang eh. Mau.
ที่ไม่มีสร้าง
Hoi tagian lo dia.
โอเคที่ภาษาหน่อยเขาบอกว่าตัวร้อนเลยมั้ง
Profesor.
Kira ba soleh?
Ke vem wa.
Kontas dia.
Tipo sidani ya. Ka ki pusa mo. So na foi dia ke gente lo opening ki pusa.
One knock push silau tu lai mo. One knock run away. Bus ngamma ngalau dia.
Adong phone pa.
Kita umrah saya tu. Windows tengah mini na itu hin. Tik dia wang sim.
Kaptik zat le. Opi zone. Kislen.
Come now ta.
Nanti pihak kaki pusak dia mah.
Helmet không đặt sụp có thêm nữa. Thế mà làm cậu. Cần ra pending cái đấy sao? Cho việc này.
Ta cái tao cái lệ. Wow, mắm nó kêu.
ตัวนี้เนี่ยนะเตะมันจะเป็นกิเลสสันนะสิ่งเห็นนั่นอะไรกันก็เลยที่หอยปีมเฮียลาสติกับมอลลูสตัวมั้ง
Màyจะบายมอนมายเลยมึงเก่งสกินเห็นคนดีอยู่แล้ว
แต่หมอฟาร์เซนสั่งสกินเห็นอักคุยน่าจะหดอยู่เห็นว่า material เจ้าฮีเดียวมั้งอันนั้นไม่เจ๊กี่เด็กเจ๊อยู่อ่ะสเกลส่งอันเดอร์เป็นเลยสักทีก็ได้
นี่สับเวฟว่ะอีมาอย่าส่งริสต์ตรงนี้เลย
โน้ตน่ะทุ่มว่าบังเจ้าก็เท่าท่าขันบังสู้เบียร์ไว้อะมันพุชชินจ้ะ
Push lo dia. Tu cover harus dia.
มาทอมเฮามาในสิสวยมันเลย
ตายแค่เต่าเยอะจริง
ตายแค่เลี้ยลูลูเดี๋ยวเขาอย่าตายว่านั่นสิล่ะอันเดอร์ขึ้น
I got supplies.
เอาริสเป็นโซนที่เขาเรียกอินเดียเดนจ้ะ
Koi lah Chris ita.
อีมาอย่า
เอ็นจีที่เกี่ยวกับเทเบิลมันจะพุช
Watch out!
ที่เกี่ยวกับมันที่เกี่ยว
Watch out.
Free lo le.
ให้เป็น
Open lai wei.
โซนชอบเกี่ยงไปดิ
โซนบังดินมัวกว่าเป็นนี่ก็จริง
Lu kham mai lo je.
อมเล็กเกย์เวลาตายมาเสนงอ่ะ
Je lu kham mai lo.
ผมเป้าหน้าปัด
Never dog.
Dung neo kiti hi. Dung ve hua.
Green cop skill. Sing de as zone kalau ucet kalau himim kavala himim
Right dam phẳng rồi đi không?
drop lo
Rồi
mayo
đi ta kia vô lẽ. Cái tầm marker làm không?
Please one I can only tam ta dio.
Jadi tay na ta đi mày.
Right lam deu kon nang dile.
Bang mày jadi.
Great tamay na maya.
MG3
Eh, US yung boy nunga. Ya.
Watch out!
Asi mo le, lai dia ma.
Tăng phial cái ok. À tăng to kia bằng.
age hoi de omya kwak dan do
Inung lam beng no. Mai dam koi man ka to
sim
do.
ni mo
Ya gari
Watch
boleh.
out.
Vậy đi.
Mark the vehicle.
Orang so ngai. Miu mai
Watch
ka.
out!
Sang. Kana ma na thau ging ka.
Polo le nung na ma kon le je. Silo le chu ki bek stem di.
Watch out!
Betul.
Lai vam
saya
ma.
ya kretom vele
Marked an enemy's death crate.
Gari
Kau
lai.
tam gin mo ke. Oh, dah fall back dito. Muốn đây sẽ biết sao? Lang
Watch out!
Kia thế.
Tai to.
kom
Open adi mau mu hiam mo. Mark do.
na mak te
Watch
nam
out.
kap te
Garin tampin pa yo.
itu na somyo mayo
Nung lam mo. Sang zone nung do.
ta song van om ve
Wa mi khatin da fling ni kha bagi ya. Hoi te. Starom hele.
tame to wa hoi lo ai na sa ka kreta flex on nang
Watch out!
Di biar pat kita
Nung mate.
zone tăng lâu. Thấy được.
zona kino ko mo le
Smoke on. Ini dah hitam kau mau. Đây.
oh gì
Gì mà này. Right arm cover. Left arm cover right arm kayak dia. Zone ngay rồi. Trên zone tăng theo cover.
Left lang ma. Ya, tai ko. Kanit kum zau diang mai la. Nice.
Farming kayo guys, kau mang konpi man daw di.
ya pa ka ba mo che wa he ka ba ne mo che sang
Left hate binalo.
baka te dai ve sang mok paro ulal
Ano smoke ga? Lai pin kala dio.
mok poto are mo sang mo
Kami kau
Watch
mau.
out!
Left. Gari tempo mai di. Ya cover and bolo.
Watch out.
Left cover and bolo. Ano tayo?
Kenong man.
Kaya zero HP ko lang.
Kill revive.
Kill pa man.
Kilo. Sure.
On puso cover.
Give us.
push lo
Nai ma way, nai pet ba.
Ano ko? Chill.
Kanit he diang.
Watch out.
Follow flex. Tunga here.
Watch out!
It's a little way.
Left
Nung naman tingay mo.
clear.
Flex ready kayo.
Gari sa nuam jadi.
Amay lang ka smoke eh. Niya ka loot na din. Lol,
Tayo pala.
Tha về chết đi có đi zone chưa đủ.
Sio.
Le phate cái này dio olo liền cái bọc đi.
Zone na tang wala.
Zone tang.
Marked a location.
Ini katumbe.
Sio.
Ya katama.
Watch out!
Kholo. Le phang khat na. Last guy mo.
Mitom.
Last guy.
Chicken. Kill khale katang ke.
Era.
Tang ne.
Pin the heart.
Le pha pa.
Gari ka puang na siwe ne. Gari ka
GG,
puang na
guys.
siwe. GG.
Kill nga kill nga.
Zone apan tayo to.
Team match. Let's go.
First point for the red team! Target down!
Ari.
Reloading!
Mother chut camper.
Cover me!
Sal.
Enemy down! Reloading! Cover me!
Hey, ha.
Kill! Watch out! covered! Reloading! Nice shot! Cover me! Target down! I got supplies. The red team is in the lead.
1v3, come on.
Nice shot! Reloading! Enemy down! Cover me! No mercy! Half of the match is over, and the red team is in the lead.
Three guy and still camping.
Killing spree for the red team!
Yeah. Surrender.
Reloading! Dead! Cover me!
Dilchang chal kol tawai. Yeah, IDP coming 920 stock. Okay.
Enemy down!
Last request 920.
careful! You're losing the game.
The blue team doesn't have a lot of time left. Cover me!
Push bro, push. Thui, kol chavai. Nupra. Even TDM, TDM kisna T pillar na.